Hi, Dad. How's it going, by the way? I appreciate you watching live.
You ready?
Gotta watch what I say now. Papa San's in the house.
All right, season 8. I'll do the intro this week.
Okay. I'm fucking ready.
Okay.
Just watch this. I'm gonna go from like zombie
Yeah.
to just
You can
the
see-
fakest human being alive.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Get ready for this.
All right, ready?
Yep.
I'm going to let a little time go by here so we can get a good sound profile.
All right.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 10 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. It is Monday, March 20-something, and I am joined by none other than the only man to ever be the gracious host. Co-host. This intro's fucked.
I can't. I just want to redo it.
Yeah, this is a terrible intro.
Good job, man.
Thanks, bud.
You know, get hype.
Out of all the
Would
intros...
you want me to do it?
No, fuck off.
I'll do the intro.
Edit, delete. Out of all the intros I've ever done, I haven't had to redo too many. All right. Let me fake it till I make it. Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 10 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. Definitely not take 2 of the intro. Of course, this week I am joined by the best co-host of the show of all time, Mr. Marky Mark. Thank you for joining me this week.
That's right. It is March 20th. We are springing into action because it is the first day of spring, and I am super excited to be sitting here next to you, Matt. I am pumped for, once again, another Monday, fun-filled Monday with the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast here at the Arsenal Studio. Once again, I love this place very much, and I love this show. So let's put on an incredible show tonight for our amazing live viewers and listeners all around the world.
Mark, I got to say, when I came home today, when I came to your house today, to the Arsenal Studio, I've never felt more welcome and more excited to do a show than I did today. I mean, and we even got to hang out a little bit before the show, watch some Mandalorian. They had a full-size episode. It was a nice hour-long episode.
It was great,
with 5 minutes of the Mandalorian in there. It was great, and we'll talk about it later. But Mark,
yes,
why don't you wrap up the week for me? What have you been up to this week, sir?
So this week, I haven't been playing too many video games on the console, but I have been actually playing some fun tournaments all around the city here of Bay City. Mortal Kombat tournament. That's right, at Crazy Quarters Arcade. It was just another random Saturday night. I looked over. I had a couple friends there, and then there was some more people I noticed over there, and we wanted to just do a random Mortal Kombat tournament on Saturday night, and we did. Last time was real small. It was only 4 people, but we still had a blast. This week, we decided, hey, man, we have exactly 8 people here. So we decided to do an 8-person tournament, and it worked out great. Man, it was fucking awesome. Everybody was packed around the arcade cabinet, and these things go quick. Like, these tournaments, they only last like 5 minutes, the whole tournament. So it's super fast, full of action. Everybody's watching every game and like rooting people on. It's the energy level is just through the roof. The excitement, and shout out to the winner of it was Liz, dude.
My God.
Liz tore it up. She destroyed all the dudes and freaking her Melina. She's playing as Melina because it's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and she was playing as Melina and just wrecking people. She had this little kick she was doing on the ground where the high heel was sticking up, and just no one could get past this little weird kick she was doing, and just, man, crushed it. First place prize, cotton candy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, which I just was like, I need a prize real quick. I'll just buy some cotton candy for this.
There you go.
So yeah, but it was cool. We got a photo with it, and everyone was having a blast. And actually, it worked out real well. Like, this little kid that was in it was like, when's the next Mortal Kombat tournament, man? Like, so it was getting people hyped up.
Oh, man.
So we might be making it more of a future thing to do.
Saturday night fight night at Crazy Quarters Arcade.
It was just so random, and it was fun.
So somebody got past your play style.
I just love it how you immediately jumped to me getting eliminated in the first
round.
round.
I mean, the last time you talked about a tournament, I didn't bring up anything about you getting eliminated the first round. I just was able to pull from the information that you gave me in which you did not get first. So I was curious if somebody
got first last time.
Yeah, and I was curious if somebody got past your unique fighting style?
Well, so here's what happened. All right, I was playing. Obviously, I'm Reptile and I cheese. Yes, I'm Reptile and I cheese. I cheese with every character. That's my fighting style. Spam moves over and over and over and over again. And Reptile was ripping shit up, and Jose Martinez was playing me. First round, Liu Kang. It was actually a rematch of the last finals. And then he was playing Liu Kang, and he was tearing it up. He was doing good, throwing a lot of fireballs. And then, what was his name? Jose Lopez was in the tournament.
Jose Lopez?
Yeah, Jose Lopez was in the tournament. And you know how Jose Lopez, you think I'm bad sometimes when I'm always like pulling my phone out for TikToks? Jose Lopez is like that, but it's like with Facebook Live.
Oh.
So like Jose Lopez, you're like playing, I'm playing as Reptile, and all of a sudden I got Jose Lopez's phone just sneaking in here in the corner of my eyeballs. I'm like, Jose, why are you live streaming me right now, man? Come on.
I would be pissed.
And I'm like trying to do my Reptile thing, and then next thing you know, I'm not paying attention. I got Liu Kang fireballs flying. I'm not trying to make excuses here.
I'm not an excuse.
I'm not trying to make excuses here, but I did lose that first round, and that's okay because I can't just win every time. People aren't going to want to come back, so it worked out great. We move on. I'm not mad at all. You hear that? It's not you.
Check yours. Yeah, do yours.
Okay, so yeah, Mortal Kombat tournament was blast. Super cool.
What the fuck? It's not a phone. It's a XLR connection.
Wait, quiet. And it's still there, so we'll have to deal with it.
In post.
Do it in post.
Hold on. Deal with the... Yeah, you guys deal with... That's yours.
What, Mike? My mic? Wait. Shh.
Just deal with the in post.
Blowing it like an NES cartridge.
Come on, baby.
Give it to me.
That's so bad for phantom powered mics. That's fucking terrible. Eddie, I get it. Okay, bro. This is just so much you can do while you're on the spot there. All right, hold on. You guys wait.
Oh, to unplug it?
I don't know. Why is your mic fucking up? Oh my god.
What's that deal with it?
I mean, is it like super...
No, it's not even that bad.
Yeah, you guys can't hear it.
Yeah. And it's not even there anymore. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, super weird. All right, whatever.
Okay.
Now, I have a couple spare microphones if we ever need it. So yeah, Mortal Kombat tournament, Mark. That's pretty rad that you got to do that again. I'm sorry you didn't win, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's all about going out there and having a good time, giving 110%. And like I said, I'm excited for the future of more Mortal Kombat tournaments at Crazy Quarters Arcade.
So, sorry, that threw me off. Just chop it up in post. It's fine.
You have to just let things go.
I know. It's just a thing. It's a production.
Fuck up the flow of the show.
I'm good. We're fine. So, I don't know if you know about this, but last week I talked about a little beta that was possibly coming out. And I also made a Discord post about it. So, the KFC Double Down that we so fiercely enjoyed last week.
Yeah.
They ran a promotion for that where you could get free access to the Diablo IV open beta, or closed beta actually, because it was closed for anyone that pre-ordered the game. So, I didn't do that. I didn't eat another Double Down. I don't think I can, actually. I don't think I can do another Double Down. I think that's a one and done. I think any more than the one Double Down, I'm not going to enjoy myself with it. So,
just one Double Down. You're a one Double Down man.
okay, I can't do it. There we go. Yeah, one Double Down man, and I enjoy. God, oh, it's fucking throwing me off, dude. I'll be all right. I just gotta get in the flow. That sounds fucking with me.
It's fine. Don't fuck the whole show up because of it.
I'm not. I'm just gonna not wear headphones.
Yeah, there you go.
Just won't wear headphones. This is gonna be fun to edit.
Yep.
Sorry, I need to get in the zone again. I'm sorry, bud.
Start up at Double Down. A 3, a 2, a 1, a go.
So KFC ran a promotion for the Double Down where if you purchased a Double Down, you were able to get access to the closed beta for Diablo IV, which was this weekend. So, I didn't do that. I didn't want to eat a Double Down again. But I did pre-order the game because I wanted to pre-download it, so I had a jump start on the beta. I did get to play the beta for Diablo IV. It was fantastic. It was everything I wanted it to be almost. It's a little... You can tell that it's in the early stages of that game. But, yeah, bro. This show's botched. It's botched. Everything's botched. Everything's fucked. Everything's fucked.
Why is Audacity doing that?
I don't know.
Because we fucked with shit. We should have just let the sound go.
I agree.
Cool.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Why is it so fucking quiet?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. My mic's fine.
What the fuck?
Bro, it's
fine on there too. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, mine is just fucked on there. It sounds fine. I sound fine for them. Pull the audio from your YouTube video later. Dude, fuck everything.
Dude, the gym kicked Rico's ass tonight.
Yeah, I'll just have to, I don't even know. That's going to be a whole fucking thing in itself. Whatever.
Producer Eddie Swytek says pull the audio from Route 2 later, so let's keep going.
3 deep breaths. The universe is like that sometimes. I hear you both fine. Well, fan-fucking-tastic. Because this audio file from Audacity is shit. So, fuck you, Audacity. Just quit. Just give up.
Bye, Audacity.
Yep, we'll chop it up. Cool. I'm glad I sound good on Facebook. So, all that matters is that Facebook can see us, and that's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
So, I got a fucking Double Down.
You got a Double Down?
Last week.
Wait, you got another Double Down?
I saw a promotion.
A promotion.
The Double Down could net you access to a closed Diablo IV beta, which I did not do. I know that you guys have all heard this again. I just don't care. So I didn't eat another Double Down because I'd rather kill myself than go through that sandwich again. So I played the Diablo IV closed beta that opened up Friday at noon and closed today at noon. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You could play a barbarian, a rogue, which is the demon hunter from Diablo 3, or a sorcerer. They also showed you the necromancer and the druid, which will be available for the open beta this weekend.
That's cool.
So Diablo 4 starts out as every Diablo game where everything's fucked and you have to save all these little towns and stuff like that. And it was good. It was really enjoyable. The thing I like quite a bit about it is you played a little bit of Diablo 3, didn't you?
Yeah, I played it. I never beat it or anything, but I did enjoy it.
So say the camera for Diablo 3 is like up here. It's very high in the sky, like bird's eye high in the sky.
Yeah.
The camera for Diablo 4 is it's still bird's eye, but it's closer to your character. So
I mean, you can always adjust the cameras.
I don't think so.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'm pretty confident you can.
I'm 3. Yeah, I used to be able to zoom on in, zoom on out.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting you, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, let me tell you, that camera's fucking zoomed in at default, and I like it.
Yeah, nice.
Did not know you could do that. So there goes that whole thing. But yeah, Diablo 4. It's Diablo, and it's a lot of fun. And
I heard you had to eat a double down to get access to that, so that's pretty cool that you got it.
or you could pay $70 and get the pre-order for it.
It's so fucked. People are crazy for that.
What else do I got here? Let me just get through my dumb shit.
Bro, you gotta chill.
I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. So, apart from not eating a double down for the second time, I had it was a busy week. I had a concert on Wednesday, and then there was St. Patrick's Day on Friday. So, the concert that I went to on Wednesday was down at the Flint Studio of the Arts or something like that. It's the Whiting, I think it's called. It's pretty cool, old school style theater, and it was a group called Stomp. And what Stomp is, have you heard of like Blue Man Group? They're like the percussion dudes. They're kind of like that.
Yeah, I have heard of it.
Have you heard of Stomp?
Like Stomp the Yard?
Like just Stomp. Their name is Stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw them. They were rocking all types of different instruments. They have like trash cans, rubber tubes, tires, and they opened up with this like some dude was sweeping the floor and making a whole like song out of sweeping the floor, and then a bunch of other dudes with brooms came out and they were sweeping the floor.
It's pretty neat.
It was actually sick. And it was like a nice intimate theater setting, so it sounded super badass, bouncing off all the walls. It was awesome. And finally, for St. Patrick's Day, I went out for the first time ever. I've never been out for St. Patrick's Day, like at the bar or anything like that. So,
really?
No, seriously. I've never gone out to the bar for St. Patrick's Day.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
We were just shitting on that last week, weren't we?
What? We're shitting on
Sleeveless
Saturdays, which I'm sure that we made some fans that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Cottage Inn, which is our little bar we go to by the house, and we had some friends come out from Media Reload. Shout out to Jay and his lady Kelly. Having drinks, having a good time. There's a live band there. And they have added board games to their little lineup of shit for people to do. So they had a game of Sorry there. And I got to tell you.
Worst board game ever.
Sorry's a fucking intense board game.
I hate that game.
I love that game.
Oh, that game sucks so much.
Why? What is bad about Sorry?
I've talked about it on the show plenty of times.
Please.
It's one of the only board games I've ever flipped.
Because you just got so mad?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, because my Uncle John was like laughing at, whoop, sorry, Marky. Whoop, he's going back. Flipped it. Fuck that. Fuck Sorry.
I love Sorry.
Sorry
That's a great
sucks.
game. You don't like losing.
I'm fine with losing. I lose all the time. I've never won a pinball tournament yet, and I'm having the time of my life every time I go.
I can tell.
Yeah. But I'm fine
I don't
with
think
it.
you like losing.
I'm fine with losing.
I don't.
No, you're the one that's not fine with losing.
I wouldn't know. I don't lose very often.
Fuck you.
And I didn't on Friday night either.
Oh, yep.
Sarah whooped my ass at Sorry a few weeks ago. But I did not lose the 4-player Sorry. Still undefeated in Sorry.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Mario Party, or Risk. Or let me just keep listing off games that I beat Mark in constantly. Not Pinbot. Oh, wait.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine. I mean, I ranked higher in the IFP and A than you, so, yeah.
Right now, or?
Both. I'm always better than you at pinball.
Someone on this podcast unfriended me from Facebook when he lost to me in Madden.
Oh, that's a comment from Dylan.
A man that does not grace us with his presence for the live show very often.
This is a great episode.
Well, I think everything is just written out, laid out perfectly for everyone there. Mark is a fan of losing. He's a big fan of it. So, Mark, that's my week. That's what I've been doing since I last saw you. Why don't you fill me in on what you've been doing?
I already told
I know you did the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat tournament was sweet, but then also a little throwback to the old Pokemon trading card game. So I have been recently picking up Pokemon cards again. I've been having a blast with that, and they actually have at the stadium and other places. But stadium's the closest one. They had the Pokemon pre-release tournament, and I've never done that before. And I'm getting hyped for the next Scarlet and Violet to come out at the end of the month. But they had this thing where it was you get one of these build and battle decks, the Scarlet and Violet. You got one of these. So what that is, it's like 40 cards, like a pre-built deck of 40 cards, and there's 3 booster packs in it. And then you can open the booster packs, and then you have a little time before to swap out any card you want within using those 3 booster packs that you got. And then you make your deck real quick there, and then it's like you play 3 rounds, and then you go. So what is, you just play 3 rounds against different people, and then they use that, and it's like actually ranked in like the Pokemon League or whatever. So Liz and I went to that. I can't believe Liz actually went and played Pokemon with me. It was pretty fucking sweet. So yeah, we went to that. We got the Pokemon. We got the Scarlet and Violet, and man, it was super fun. I was sitting, like, they randomly pick who you're playing against. I played against Jedi Master Josh is his name. Shout out to him. He has tons of YouTube videos of him playing Pokemon and also opening tons of different packs. And he opens tons, and his videos get a lot of views. So shout out to him. I've been talking to him a lot in general lately. We're trying to work out them Scyther trades and everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, surprisingly, I ended up playing against him first round, and Liz was sitting right next to me. She got matched up next to me against this other kid that I can't remember his name, Liz has only played like the Pokemon Battle Academy one time with her 8-year-old or 7-year-old son, and that was it. Just one game. So she just like read the rule book on the way there, pretty much going in, and I'm playing, and Liz just whoops this guy's ass in like 5 seconds. He couldn't get any starter Pokemon at all. Like he had like one basic, and she just whooped the shit out of him real quick.
Nice job.
Yeah, and then so she beat him, and she's like, I don't even know what I just did. I won, and so yeah, she like totally took that guy out. And then I had an insanely heated matchup against Jedi Master Josh. And I pulled some stuff, and I was really thinking. I kind of faked it a little bit, like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, man.
Oh, geez, I hope this works. And I beat him.
You pulled the Jedi Master tricks on him.
Yeah, I won, and I beat him, and he's really good. And you could tell he seems a little like shaking his head, like he wasn't taking it well. I mean, I wouldn't know what that's like. I enjoy losing, as we've pointed out on this show.
Yeah.
But there might have been a fist bump under the table there from Liz. So
I like that.
A little sneak. Yeah, we both win. And he kind of got up and, and then we proceeded to get destroyed the next 2 matches. Yeah. So yeah,
well, at least you guys got out of the first round.
Yeah, 1 and 2. We went 1 and 2. So it was cool as fuck, because with that, it sets the playing field pretty level.
Yeah.
Like everybody kind of has a chance, because you're just using what they give you plus a couple boosters, so you do have a chance to boost it up a little bit. But yeah, it's not like if you went into a tournament where someone just dropped their whole like month's worth of income on this crazy deck. So
yeah.
But yeah, those are fun. I'm gonna always do the pre-release events, because that was a blast.
How much was it to get in?
$30.
That's not bad at all.
$30, and that paid for this, pretty much, is what it was.
And some fun.
And they give you, and then in between each round, they give you booster packs also of the new ones.
And you can keep adding those to your... Oh, you can't?
Nope. Those are just for you to have.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and there was like 4. They gave you like 4 extra booster packs. So, dude, it was like 7 booster packs and that for $30. It's a fucking killer deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a blast. Had a lot of fun doing that for sure. So,
well, Mark, that sounds like an awesome time. Lots of tournaments for you. I like it. I have a little bit of video game news, There's a little bit of news for you guys this week. So let's get into it. This week in video game news is not very cool news, but I feel like we should talk about it nonetheless. So, Lance Reddick, very well known as Charon from John Wick 1 through 3, and presumably the fourth one. And he was Commander Zavala from Destiny, and also in Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, I think. He passed away at the age of 60, which is a bummer because he was actually... I didn't know that was his voice for Destiny.
Yeah.
He's a super badass Titan character. But I really enjoyed him in John Wick. He was one of my favorite characters for sure.
Yeah, they did finish filming it because it's going to be out soon. So
yeah, so we'll see him in that one. I hope he has a badass part. I don't know if Destiny has done any like tribute or anything for him. I'm assuming there might be something in John Wick.
I know you can get the skin in Fortnite of him.
Really?
Yep, it's Destiny and Fortnite. There's everything in Fortnite.
Is that like an old thing, or is that like they did that for him?
No, it was an old thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like all the main leaders of all the different groups were in Destiny.
They dedicated John Wick 4 to him, says the chat. Okay. Agent Broyles from Fringe as well. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure that guy was in a ton of stuff. He has a very distinct voice, and yeah, it is a bummer to see him go. So, enough of the sad news. Sorry to hit you guys with that. Let's go a new just the topic I've been enjoying. This should be a quick one. We'll do this week in video game history. Maybe. I wonder if that thing got any better. It did. I think it did a little bit. I don't know if it did for you. Okay, this week in video game history, we'll go top down here. 29 years ago, the 3DO interactive multiplayer game console came out in Japan. That console sold a whopping 2 million units.
Wow.
That thing sucks. I have owned one and played a lot of games on it. It's not very good. It's fun to play the shitty games on it though. It's I'd imagine it's like a CDI or something like that.
Right.
So we've got that. In Japan 26 years ago, Castlevania Symphony of the Night came out. I gotta hit you with something. How many copies of Symphony of the Night do you think sold? Worldwide.
What you were just talking? Are we
We're
just talking
just
PlayStation
talking-
1? Are we talking like Xbox 360 arcade?
So this is just going off PS1 and Saturn. So just the like initial release of them on those consoles.
I don't know. I want to say they just didn't make that many copies, really.
I don't know. You have any idea? Just a number. If the 3DO sold 2 million units, how many Castlevania Symphony of the Night units do you think are out there?
I bet it sold 20 mil.
20 mil? This surprised the hell out of me. So Symphony of the Night, at initial release on those consoles, only sold 700,000 copies.
Not 20 million?
Not 20 million. Not even remotely close. I'm sure on probably when it hit greatest hits or something like that, it may have sold more. But yeah, it said the Wikipedia, and the other one said 700,000. And I'm sure it sold a shitload after that because it really took off after that. So that was 26 years ago. 22 years ago, Project Atlantis, also known as the Game Boy Advanced, released in America at $100. That sold 81.5 million units.
Jesus.
Worldwide. That thing sold so many fucking times.
Wow.
Crazy. And then on top of that, in the U.S., 20 years ago, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire came out, those selling 16 million, and Zelda Wind Waker came out 20 years ago, selling 4.5 million. 81 million fucking Game Boy Advanced out there.
Dude, I believe it. That thing was hyped up so well. The promotion on it was great. I remember reading my Electronic Gaming Monthlies when that was coming out and just being so excited about playing it. And then Castlevania, Circle the Moon, just reading all the good reviews for it and then playing it. That game was so good. So good.
I wonder if that's including the That's got to be including the SP, right?
Probably.
I mean,
well, I don't know.
I would imagine it because they're the same thing.
I think that's a different console, man.
I don't know, but I agree with Adam. Adam says the Advanced SP is probably the best handheld. Absolutely agree.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that too.
DS, 3DS, Switch ain't got shit on that fucking SP.
SP was so good.
Especially some people had the little attachments for it, like the rubber grips or the magnifier. I was a raw dog. I just kept that thing
on the SP.
Yeah,
all that stuff. Why would you need all that?
I don't know, because
it's sleek and sexy. I had all that on my Game Boy Color, but why did you need it on the SP?
I agree, because you could fold it, stick that thing in your back pocket, and take it. You can take that thing anywhere.
Yeah, that's best. One of the best, the best handheld console ever made.
You know what I used to do? I won't say I was a popular kid when I was younger. So I went to a daycare, and we had like all these giant Lincoln Log things. So what I would do is, while everyone else was playing, doing their thing, I built this little like theater for my Game Boy Advance SP, and I put my SP in there with like I had I had the Game Boy videos, so yeah. I made like a little movie theater for my SP.
Yeah.
It's not sad, I promise. It was really cool. But yeah, I would watch like the Pokemon or SpongeBob or whatever the hell was on it. Mostly the Pokemon ones. Those, I cannot believe, actually played on that thing. And when we started selling them again, or when we'd get some of them at media, I would look at them. It's like, wow, this is like 64p quality.
Yeah, it still did it, man.
But yeah, it could still do it.
Adam says, do you remember the Game Boy Micro?
I do. I have.
These things are worth a lot of money.
Those things are worth a lot of money and fucking stupid.
They're not that stupid. I think they're pretty slick.
But why? You can't. There's nothing good about that thing compared to an SP.
I don't know. That screen was pretty crisp.
Yeah, because it was the fucking like half. It was like a quarter of the size of an SP screen.
Put on a keychain.
You could put it on a keychain. You could do that.
Yeah.
And they had a cool Famicom version of it. I thought it's a cool thing, but why would you use that when you could have an SP? Just so much more comfy, and you could play Game Boy Color and Game Boy games on it. You can't do that with the Micro. That thing just fits advanced.
Yep. I don't know. It's worth a lot for some reason.
It's
probably just because they don't make as much.
Yeah, I don't think they made too many. And I think that thing came out fucking way later, too.
Yeah.
So, Mark, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I hear this rumbling. Is that your tum-tum?
I think it's the microphones.
No.
Oh. I don't have the mics on. Or the headphones on. Close enough.
You need 2 weeks off after this.
I know. I'm taking
Man's going on vacation.
Like eating out a bunch for your gastroservitude. Sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as that dude's face fucking food.
Going to Canada, going to Midwest Gaming Classic. It is gonna be fucking sweet. So, Mark, have you been eating a lot of food this week?
Nah, just string cheese, goldfish.
String cheese and goldfish.
String cheese, goldfish, diet. You know.
I made a certain discovery that I think everyone should know about. So, are you a fan of the McDonald's breakfast burritos? The little guys, the little ones?
Yeah, I actually am.
They're pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So, along with everything in the world, those have gone up in price a considerable amount. They used to be like 2 for $2 or something like that, or 2 for $1. I don't know. It was crazy.
They were, one of their cheaper items.
It was a sick deal, and now it's like you can get 2 for like $4.50.
Right.
They're not cheap anymore. Taco Bell, who's flying under the radar as a great breakfast joint, they have breakfast burritos. They have a sausage and a Fiesta potato for $1.59. Those things are thick and incredible. They are gigantic compared to a McDonald's breakfast burrito.
To be honest with you, I think I've had them, and they weren't as good as the McDonald's.
I think you got to try them again.
I don't know, man. No, just the Fiesta ones. They have that gross ass tomato in there. They put that pico de crapo in there.
I didn't get the Fiesta one. I just got the sausage.
Oh, okay.
I need a little meat to start my day out.
Yeah, you do. Fucker.
He
likes meat in his mouth.
It's just it was Taco Bell actually has coffee too. Yeah. It's fucking awful. It's the worst coffee I've ever had. Don't get their coffee.
Coffee in general is awful.
Get some orange juice or fuck it. Just get a Baja Blast. If you're going Taco Bell, just go full send it and get
I
a
do
Baja
half
Blast.
taco. I would go half coffee, half Baja Blast. If you're at Taco Bell, fuck it. Live once. Just mix it up.
You're at Taco Bell. Fuck it. That's the slogan for him.
You're at Taco Bell. Fuck it. Heard the volcano menu's coming back.
I can't wait, dude.
If
they
so
bring back
pumped.
the volcano
Dude,
nachos, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
We've been talking about that for months, for years, about them wanting them to bring back the volcano menu, and they've just been listening to the show, and they're finally picking it up.
I can't believe if it's not just the volcano taco, if they actually bring back the nachos, game changer, because they have just the saddest selection of nachos anywhere. It's like the coolest thing that they do for the nacho game now is they lull you into a sense of awe. Nacho fries. And then you try them and you're like, these are fucking terrible. Nacho fries are the worst thing ever. I hate them and they make me sad because everybody gets so hyped for them.
I think they're better than Rally's fries, but I hate
Is that a
Rally's
high
fries.
bar?
No, I hate Rally's fries. I'm one of the only people that hates Rally's fries, but yeah.
But you love Rally's.
I do love Rail Dogs. Yeah, Rally's is fucking awesome.
But yeah, that should be cool and will hurt our buttholes when we get there.
I
Double
can't
Down
wait.
back, Volcano back. What's the next thing that they could bring back they already brought back the McRib and ruined everybody.
There will always be something that they can bring back.
Fucking love the volcano menu. I've been waiting years for the cheese to come back.
So I actually had a shout out to Lasco's. Lasco's. Remember I always talk? I said Lasco's. I'm not a fan of their breakfast, but I'm a fan of their lunch. So I went to Lasco's and I had the chicken fajita pita, which I've always said is amazing.
That's a good name for a sandwich.
Chicken fajita pita is one of the best things they got there. And yeah, it was still pretty good. Their fries that came out looked awful, like overdone, but they tasted amazing. So don't judge a book by its cover, or a French fry for that matter, because it was still really good French fries. Yeah, so it was good. I will say this though. I might get some heat for saying this.
I have a controversial thing to say when you're done as well.
Lasco's, all the cooks look like they're out on parole, and the waitresses look like they're the toughest queens in the trailer park.
That fuck you up.
They some rough bunch in that place.
Yeah, and the second you send back a plate of food, they're gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, those
Don't you dare.
waitresses look like they've seen some hard times.
You better watch out what you're saying with how close we are one to Lasco. I mean, we're like right there, dude. They're gonna
now
come
they
for
know
us.
where we're at. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Hard times.
It's hard.
Been hard times, baby. Lasco's. The waitresses have said some hard times, baby.
Brian says that they put Euro meat on omelets. They are gods. A Greek omelet in the morning. And then Eddie says, Pregnant Rallies chicks versus the Lasco girls. There's a Mortal Kombat tournament I'd pay for.
Oh, I mean, I love the Pregnant Rallies chicks. Don't get me wrong, but they don't stand a chance. These Lasco ladies.
The Robo Rally is making them soft. They can't put up with it
No,
anymore.
dude. Like, yeah, they like come up to your, they walk up to you, throw a fucking menu on your table, finish dragging their cigarette, put it out on their fucking arm with their tattoo of a fucking, just like some horrible monstrous creature or something. Welcome to Lasco's. How may I help you? And then the cook in the back's like, hey, what the fuck? Shut up. I'll get to you later. What do you want? You guys want something to drink?
God. Who did you go with?
Listen, I went after the Pokemon tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To celebrate.
Yeah.
Went to your
Oh, she got pancakes? Those are some thick-ass pancakes.
some flapjacks going on
Holy
there.
shit. They're like that fucking thick. That, for one of them. I couldn't
That's
believe it.
That's a solid Liz says she was really nice.
I know. I kept making jokes, and she just kept shaking my head and looking at me like, and I couldn't stop. Once I like got on a roll, I just couldn't. I'm like, fucking Nito, goddamn. I just kept going. I was like, man, I'm glad my tetanus shot's up to date.
Jesus
Fuck.
Christ. Maybe Liz will make you a better person. Unlikely, but maybe.
You see, even if she had only half her teeth
And then
left.
she says that. Two are made for each other. Fucking terrible.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, speaking of controversial things, so have you used to be an air fryer guy, right? Air fry everything. Air fryer makes everything better.
Air fryer's nice. Yeah, it's probably one of the best inventions of the last few years here.
Estimate
Last 10
how
years.
thick the pancakes are for the audio listeners now.
Estimate one pancake. That sucker is it's about an inch.
You would say about
inch
two,
and a half.
about 2 McDonald's pancakes worth.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Damn. That's a
They're
thick
thick.
cake. That's a thick. That ain't a fucking pancake. That's a cake, my friend.
Dude, right?
That's a whole.
There was 3 of them stacked on top of each other.
Jesus.
It was insane.
Did Liz make it through that?
No, not even close.
That's one item
which
you
is
can't.
dope because I got to have some, but
Those are an item you can't really reheat that well.
even the pancakes were tough in that joint.
I don't know. Reheating pancakes is not the go-to. So, I agree. Air frying usually a good call. I tried something. Everybody says that air frying a peanut butter jelly will change your life. I'm a big fan of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I think that is the most horrible shit that people can say about a peanut butter jelly. It ruins it. It actually ruins it. I tried an air fried peanut butter jelly. I'll never ever do it again.
Wow. Okay.
It's just disappointing. It's like,
I can see that.
because it's so hyped up. It's like the release of
Seems like a Jason thing. So no, okay. Here's the thing with air fryers. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, that's
but-
fine.
The air fryers are great. Like they changed the game when it comes to pizza rolls. When you had to make them in the microwave because you didn't want to preheat your oven and stuff, and they were gross in the microwave. And air fryer, boom, life changing, right? Then there's people like Jason Clev, who gets just a little too out of hand with his air fryer. Just throwing every fucking thing he can think of in the fucking air fryer. And like sandwiches, he's like, oh, I made that sandwich. Yeah, just chucked it in the air fryer. I'm like, no, dude, don't just toast it. Like, use the toaster still a little bit. And you don't have to just throw the whole sandwich in the air fryer. So I could see the peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the air fryer. Seems like a Jason thing that doesn't need to be done.
It's like you're already taking a perfect thing, because a peanut butter and jelly with like more peanut butter than jelly ratio is a perfect thing. And there's nowhere to go from perfect other than down. You can't go above perfect. You can't be better than perfect.
I got suspended from not suspended. I don't know. I lost some recess at school or something when in elementary school. Shout out to Ryan Smith. I told him in elementary school when he pulled out his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which had too much jelly in it and it was like oozing through the middle, that it looked like someone shit in his sandwich. And he told the teachers, and I
lost some recess.
I got in
for that.
trouble for it.
Wow.
Thanks, Ryan, but we're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool now, so it's all good, bro.
Fuck you, Ryan.
No, he's cool. He's a good guy.
He didn't mean it. Last thing I had, Sarah and I went out to lunch yesterday with Mama Mays.
Mama May, Susan, what up?
And we went to Uno's because oh my god, we were downtown during the St. Patrick's Day race, and we went to like two different restaurants, like during the parade and all that. Standing room fucking only everywhere. We went to Tavern 101, I think it is. Yeah, Tavern 101 on the corner there.
Man, you're St. Patrick's Day champ now, man.
I know. I was just going for it. I wanted to.
Did you have sleeves on?
I did have sleeves on. I did not make it a sleeveless Sunday. So we went to Tavern, and we sat at the table, and I jokingly said, "Oh, maybe that's the menu." And it was just like a 3x4 inch of paper with Reuben sandwich with coleslaw, loaded tots, fries, and popcorn.
That's all I need.
I'm not a Reuben guy though.
Oh, what?
So if you don't like Reubens, then you're fucking.
Then you
you're
shouldn't
done.
be out on St. Patrick's Day.
Why?
Because that's what it's all about, baby.
No, it's not.
Corned beef, baby. Let's go.
Irish people don't just eat Reubens.
Yeah, there's potatoes on there too. That's perfect. I wish every place just had that menu.
Well, you would have loved to have it.
Yeah.
And we left and went to Uno's.
Oh, I wouldn't wish that place on my worst enemy.
What do you got against Uno's? I got to tell you, before you even speak on this,
Okay.
Uno's made the burger that you can. They have like a burger menu, but they have a half-pound build your own burger. Legitimately, one of the nicest, juiciest, plumpest burgers I've ever had. That was like a 8.5, 9 out of 10 burger.
So I need to go back there. It's been a long time. I ordered a pizza from there. It was awful. Worst pizza I've ever had in my
You
life.
don't like Chicago style though.
No.
And that is their like personal deep dish is Chicago style, but it's not.
Which, yeah, that's my bad.
Their Chicago style is still better than Chicago style because it's like it's a half thickness of Chicago
The
style.
sauce was the grossest tasting sauce I've ever had on any pizza.
You know what?
And I couldn't believe it. I'll eat any pizza. Like,
This is madness to me. I love Uno's pizza. I don't even like Chicago style, and Uno's is a solid pizza choice. Maybe
if I was going to rate Uno's out of 1 out of 10, I'd say Uno.
I'm really proud of you for coming up with that.
Uno. That's why it's Uno's. It's Uno's. It's fucking number 1 out of 10.
I love how many people. Somebody posted, I think it was Natalie, about getting a New York style pizza.
Fuck yeah, that's the way to go. I love Natalie for saying that.
And we talked about it in Discord about the top, like the tier list of pizza. For me, Detroit always wins. Detroit style deep dish or round is just fantastic.
You gotta listen to the Kevin Nash podcast where he talks about Detroit style pizza.
Does he shit on it or does he?
Well, he just says
praise
there's no such thing as Detroit style pizza.
Yes, there is.
He's like, these bougie fuckers talking about Detroit style pizza. When I grew up, there was a fucking dirty ass Little Caesars. That's what Detroit style pizza was. It wasn't all this. It wasn't all this fancy Detroit
Kevin
style
Nash doesn't
deep
know
dish.
shit.
Dude,
Fuck
Kevin Nash does.
Fuck Kevin
Shout
Nash.
out to Click Podcast, man. Fucking great podcast.
So, New York style, floppy, huge, thin, floppy.
Yep.
Great pick.
Ninja Turtle pizza.
I like Detroit style, which is a thing. It is a very clear thing.
I didn't really Jet. Are you talking like? Is it like Jet
So
style?
that's Jet style is Detroit style deep dish.
Okay.
And then Little Caesars is technically like a Detroit style round pizza.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's just a
that's
cheap
like
fucking
normal
version
pizza
of it.
then. That's what I would call it.
But I guess supposedly there's a thing that some Detroit style puts the sauce on top.
no,
Not like a Detroit style, not like a Chicago style deep dish, but they put a little extra sauce on the top. I've never seen that shit.
See, we gotta figure out what actually makes it a Detroit style pizza. I can see if it's like the deep dish Jet style and stuff.
I mean, that's pretty much the only basis I need for ranking a Detroit style pizza because Jets is fucking incredible.
Yeah, but I'd take a hand toss round over any day over that. So
No way.
I'm New York all the way.
Get that 8 corner pizza. I've never been to New York, so I can't really comment on their pizza. I'm
I've
just
had New York
commenting.
style.
And then Chicago ranks the lowest for me.
Chicago's not even a pizza.
It's a lasagna.
It's like a fucking casserole.
Yeah. Pizza
Yeah.
casserole.
That thing is fucking hideous monster.
I don't hate it as much as I used to though. I don't like the first time I went to Chicago and got a deep dish. It was one of the worst pizzas I've ever had. And then I went back with Jason and it was a better pizza.
Dom says, I don't think you guys have had Detroit style pizza yet. Jets is junk.
You're high.
Dom is kind of a food snob.
What then he fucking
That's what I said. We need to figure out.
He absolutely hates Little Caesars, right?
I mean,
You can't hate Jets and like Little Caesars.
Caesars is awesome.
You're not wrong. I saw people were shitting on Little Caesars in like a Reddit post or something.
No way.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you? Yeah, you guys are acting like this is a $30 pizza. This thing's $6 or $7.
Bang
And
for your buck.
It tastes fucking incredible.
I'm Little Caesars all day. Number 1 in the pizza game.
Number 1 in the pizza game. So they're
You know
both
me.
garbage. You know what, Smack and Honey? Let me tell you what's garbage. Chicago style pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. All right. What
What else are we
What
talking
were we
about?
fucking talking about?
Yeah, you tell me about your food shit.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going on tangents.
Yeah,
here.
Last Ghost chicken fajita. I was talking about that. But anyway, speaking of pizza, I owe a place an apology. Actually, this doesn't happen very often. But back in the day, I used to say G's Pizzeria. I called it G's. That's some overrated pizza. I used to call it that, and I'm taking it back because you know why? Because G's has for lunch they have a pizza buffet. Pizza buffet. And let me tell you what, it's great. It's awesome. We sit down, they keep that thing loaded up, and they have a bunch of different style pizzas. Their pizza's good. So, yes, I like G's Pizza again. Their spears are incredible. But now when you get the pizza buffet, you sit down, you get unlimited, endless Mountain Dews if you want, or water, whatever you're into. Or if you're Dom, like fucking fizzy pop or something, you know. I don't know what Dom gets. Dom, we went there for a work meeting. He was like, Capri Sun, can I get a juice box?
That's what Dom said. Oh, Dom. Dom.
Yeah. He was like, can I get a juice box and can you cut my pizza up for me?
I didn't like the crust on my pizza.
You got chicken tenders too?
Andy, you have a horrible fucking opinion on pizza.
But, no, let me tell you what, they offer you a salad. You can get a side salad also with your pizza buffet. Or you can not, and they're like, well, we can bring you some sauces instead. And we're like, ooh, what kind of sausage you got? And they started naming them off. And then they said, garlic cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's cottage in right there.
Yep, let's go. And they brought it out, and it was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like cottage, and it was fucking awesome. And now I love G's just because of that. Holy crap.
You got to have that sauce with G's garlic. Did you get garlic spears? Were those on the pizza buffet?
It was just normal spears, I believe, but...
Excuse me. Those are still incredible.
Yeah, and there were so many different kinds of pizza. And then I went up there one time, and this like other lady was behind me. She was just hounding me, wanting to fucking get this one spinach-style pizza. And I was just... whoosh, splat on my plate. Whoosh, splat. And I looked over.
Did you not save her one?
And I did, but it was annoying. I'm like,
Yeah.
get off my fucking shoulder, parrot.
Get off my back.
She is. She's just sitting there like a fucking parrot, like.
At least you left her a slice. That was nice.
Should have fucking stabbed her. Get the fuck away. Back up, bitch. My pizza.
What about the napkins?
So yes, good point. So when they this is twice now this has happened to Jeff and I when we sit down because we have the G's Pizza Buffet for lunch. And we sit down, they ask us what we want. And we're like, oh, we're just going to get the buffet then. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And they walk away. And then they come back with a stack, like a big old stack, like 5 inches of just napkins and set them on the table. So we made a joke like, oh, look at these fat fucks. They're going to need some. We're going to need more pizza. Here's the fucking napkins. These guys are about to do fucking damage. So yeah, every time they bring napkins in, now we just look at each other and laugh because of that story.
Anytime I'm at a restaurant where like I'm getting like wings or the burger looks real, like it's just gonna destroy everything I've got, I just tell the server, like, can you bring me literally a roll of paper towel? I need just so they understand the amount of napkins I need. Because if you're like, can I have some extra napkins? Sometimes you'll get like 2, or maybe they'll give you like 3 of the drink napkins that I dab your little mouth with them. No, just I want a fucking paper towel roll, please.
Yeah, dude, when I have wings at B-Dubs, afterwards I just go in the bathroom and just dunk my face in the fucking sink. Especially when you got a beard. You might as well just fucking drown yourself in the sink.
Just hang, especially if they're traditional style. If you're not going boneless,
I'm traditional all the way.
Just give up. They're way better.
Yeah. Eric, shout out to Eric. He fucking is the one that got me on that. I used to like them adult chicken nuggets. And then
they're good for...
Then I went to bone in. And I be boning in every fucking time now.
They are good. Only thing that stinks about the G Buffet is how small the area is. They need another serving area. Same issue I had with parrots last time. Too small of a spot.
Yeah,
They need a bigger...
Like they do, like it's like half a buffet. It's pretty much what it is. So yeah, I could see that. That's a good point, Zach.
Speaking of pizza buffets, do you know how you love how many dispensaries are in Bay City?
It's fucking so cool.
Guess what spot is being turned into another dispensary?
Pizza Hut.
Yep.
I saw that.
Over on Center.
Oh, yeah. I remember because I was in the Essexville neighborhood watch before I left Essexville. Sorry. I know. Everyone was pumped for me to be the mayor, and it's just, I can't. I don't live there anymore.
Gone.
So that campaign's over.
Yep.
But, yeah, I remember everyone would be like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Another one of these gods. I hate them. I think they're dumb. I don't smoke weed.
I don't have a problem with them.
But
I don't have a problem with them. It's just
But
there's a shitload in Bay City now. There's like one on every corner. It's a lot of weed.
I mean, and I'm okay with it, but man, do you know how much I just hate it? If you smoke weed, don't fucking just blaze up on your way to an arcade or fucking, just have a bunch of weed on you all the times or whatever and just stink up everywhere you fucking go. Honestly, I voted for weed to be legal. If I could go back now, I'd probably vote the other way just because I'm tired of fucking smelling it everywhere I go.
Oh my Lord.
I don't like smelling stinky ass skunk ass everywhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I said it. Fucking probably lost a bunch of viewers, lost a bunch of fans.
It's all right. I like weed.
I pass on grass.
See, I like the ganja.
Grow up and do coke like an adult.
Bay City has to have the most dispensaries, check-and-goes, and bars and liquor stores in this small area of a town than anywhere in the nation.
Yeah, and then a church on Sunday. Repent, reset, do it again. That's Bay City, baby.
Lots of churches, lots of check-and-goes, lots of
bars.
places to get fucked up. So now that we may as well just go into this little debate thing here, calling it Food Feud.
Food Feud. Oh man, it'd be sweet if you had Family Feud music going.
Probably get
I need a drink. I need a drink. You thirsty at all?
Let's try it. Fuck it. I'm good.
Oh, it's the video game.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get super copyright struck for that.
Super Nintendo. Okay.
Okay, so on Food Feud this week, I don't have a thing for it, so we're going to put up a great debate. Are you going to get your thing?
I can.
Yeah, go for it. I will pull up the Facebook poll that we have for this. I can't tell what that is. What are those emojis? Oh, old man. Yeah, I agree. Mark is an old man. Pass on grass. Do coke like a real man. So we had put out a Facebook poll of, I guess I should have explained it better. I did a poor job of explaining it. So I was going for your favorite breakfast option out of the three. Everyone's like, can I add this? No, you fucking can't. You can have the three options I picked. That's all you get. Everybody wants all their shit added to my polls.
I mean, you didn't say which one's better or anything, so I did understand.
I guess.
I did kind of understand a little bit of confusion, but I think they went a little overboard with it.
I don't understand.
Ian got confused and
I'm sorry. It was
all
that
hell
confusing.
broke loose.
So I asked, what out of the three would you want? Would you want to eat for your breakfast? Between a breakfast burrito, an omelet, or a breakfast skillet. No special occasion, just it's a Saturday morning. Someone's going to make you something. It doesn't have to be a certain person. Someone's going to make you your pick.
Are we talking?
And they're going to make it great.
Are we talking someone in a restaurant? Are we talking
somebody? Who fucking cares?
Is it a significant other waking you up in the morning?
Somebody unnamed is going to make you the best version of this specific thing.
Okay.
And you get to choose between it being an omelet, a breakfast burrito, or a skillet.
So
a skillet that's got. Do you want me to explain what these are?
If you want to, for the listeners.
For the listeners, so a breakfast burrito is basically an omelet wrapped with a tortilla. An omelet is egg, cheese, and whatever the fuck else you want to put into it. And a skillet is egg, cheese, and whatever the fuck else you want to put into it. But instead of it being a nice little, folded in thing, it's just got potatoes and shit. And it's just, you cook it in a fucking skillet. It's a big old bowl of...
I know what, just by the way you've described these, what you're going to say. I don't know which one you are going to debate on this. I think shit's going to get real rough here just by the way you're describing this.
I was trying to describe it.
No. Your tone when you were talking about omelets compared to skillets, didn't like it. Didn't like it one bit.
Well,
let's get into this.
Let's do it. So do you want, we'll do our little debate on this thing.
Yeah.
And then we can reach out and see how everybody else feels.
Assuming that you were wording it this way.
I was doing this
If you could choose one of the three, which one would you choose? If you could have a breakfast burrito, an omelet, or a breakfast skillet, if you could choose one of those three, which one would you want?
If I had to go...
Not who's serving it for you, not if you're on the road eating it, if you're fucking on the moon eating it, it's camping.
Yeah, people were really deep diving into this.
Yeah, they were.
It's just pick the fucking thing you want.
Yeah, which one do you like the most,
and
people?
I went with breakfast burrito. It's an omelet, but instead you get this amazing tortilla wrapped around it.
Okay, so first of all, you shocked me that you picked burrito because you're an omelet guy for sure.
I love omelets.
Where do you get off that a breakfast burrito is a fucking omelet in a tortilla?
It's basically an omelet.
No, it's not. It's a fucking tortilla they throw in fucking scrambled eggs in that bitch and cheese.
That's the same fucking thing as an omelet.
Nah, man, omelet's all nice and stuff. It's like all together.
But it's basically... okay, fine. A tortilla, a breakfast burrito, is a skillet.
No.
With a fucking tortilla around it.
Okay.
They're all the same thing.
I guess it is. Yeah, you're right.
They're all the same fucking thing.
It's not an omelet, though. It's just breakfast items chucked into a tortilla.
It's a different transportation method for the food. Do you want it wrapped around a nice, beautiful, fluffy tortilla going into your mouth? Do you want to eat a delicate little fluffy omelet? Or do you want this hodgepodge fucking nightmare of amazing things in a big-ass pan that's presumably got potatoes, because skillets always have potatoes for some reason. It's just the method of transportation.
Burrito's good.
I like the burrito. It seems like the easiest way
burrito
to face fuck some breakfast.
It's definitely not the pick for these three, though. That is the one that's like, I need something real quick to throw in a microwave. I need something real quick to just grab and get the fuck out of my house real quick. Or if I'm driving in a car, I pick it up from McDonald's because I can eat it in my car without having a fucking nightmare mess. Burrito is good.
But you're thinking about shitty, like, Del Monte burritos.
No, I'm not. I just said...
You named all horrible versions of
McDonald's
a breakfast.
burrito's fine.
They're not, though. That's not a breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burritos aren't meant to be fancy. They're meant to be the baller budget item. You just hurry up and go.
No, you can have a baller burrito.
No one goes to a fancy restaurant and is like, I'll take the breakfast burrito. They're going to order an omelet. They're going to order a skillet. They're going to order just a normal breakfast. Do they even sell breakfast burritos at Bob Evans or something?
I don't know. My entire list of restaurants I go to is not Bob Evans and Lasco's.
Zeff's,
yeah. I'm sure Zeff's, they have a shitload of skillets, omelets. They'll probably make a breakfast burrito.
And breakfast burritos are portable. You're sitting down at a restaurant. I don't even think they sell them.
It's only portable for the transportation of food.
Where have you had a breakfast burrito lately that you've sat down at a restaurant and ate?
At the HSC Cafe.
That doesn't count.
That's a fucking restaurant, bro. If Lasco's and Bob Vans is a restaurant, I'm counting HSC Cafe.
So my pick, you pick breakfast burrito.
Bring me your finest breakfast burrito.
Okay.
This is a great debate topic.
All right, so now hear me out. Overrated are omelets. Omelets are overrated. The best thing on this is, without a doubt, a fucking skillet. Everything packed up, baby. Let's go. Sunshine skillet at Bob Evans. Oh, so good. Yeah, potatoes, everything. Ooh, throw it all on there. Throw some gravy on that bitch. Are you one of those people when you go to a buffet, does the food not, like, you can't touch?
No, I don't care about that.
Okay, because I'm one of those people that go to the buffet and I have 3 layers. It's like building a foundation to a house. I have everything just stacked, 6 layers. I don't give a fuck if my food touches. Skillet, perfect for me. Let's mix it all up. Let's get this shit going. I'm fucking hungry now.
I guess I don't get it because a breakfast burrito is everything you want, but it's wrapped inside a beautiful tortilla.
Yeah. I mean, breakfast burritos are good, but I want a whole fucking plate just full of that shit.
Dude, you can have a 13-inch fucking tortilla.
Who needs a tortilla? They don't. I want the breakfast burrito without the tortilla.
All right, well, let's see how the
I want to say this: omelets overrated.
Omelets can be overrated. People
think
get
they're-
real bougie with omelets.
Yeah, I think they're overrated, but there has been times I've had some omelets. They were really fucking good.
I think just breakfast items in general are just fantastic and really don't let you down.
It's pretty impressive what you can do with an egg.
God,
You know? There's a lot of different ways to egg it up.
I hate Facebook.
Personally, I prefer pickling them.
Ugh. Not the worst thing you could do to a pickle or to an egg or to anything. So, how do you think the poll results for this were? Do you think people want omelet or skillet or burrito?
Probably burrito.
It's looking to me like burrito won with a fucking vengeance.
Yeah.
52% of the voters voted for burrito, and we got a few more in here. Omelets are fun to flip. Natalie goes for a skillet. Adam goes for he went for the burrito. I will have a French chef make an omelet. Dom going bougie. Dom is bougie as fuck with his meals. God.
Yeah, try living with him, and you like I used to eat McDonald's in front of him, and he would just like
Start
food
gagging.
shame me like crazy. Be like,
Oh my god, yeah. I made you like the first week that we lived here. I made you like a chicken sandwich, some ramen, and like green beans, and he was like, "Do you guys have enough money to like actually get food? Like, do you need me to come down there and cook for you?" It's like, Jesus Christ, I made a meal in like 15 minutes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's always been like that.
Burrito for the win. I love this. Burritos have crushed. You lost. Burritos are the way to go. Skillets are, you know what?
Skillets are amazing.
good, but you just can't go wrong with a tortilla, man. Especially if that tortilla. Have you ever had like a real legit homemade tortilla?
Yeah, but
I'm not talking about like Mission tortillas from Meijer or Kroger. I'm talking about like you buy a big ass bag of tortillas from like the farmer's market or something. Or you have like the Mexican family member or friend that somehow has this like hookup on these incredible tortillas. That's when it changes for you.
I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, Skillet's the win. Skillet's better. Come on.
Oh, and
How are you gonna pick fucking a breakfast burrito over Skillet?
because it's just the best.
It's just laziness to me.
How's that? Dude, you're throwing everything in a bowl and face fucking it.
Yeah, I want to sit down with a big ass plate of food. I want to enjoy my breakfast, not just like have a burrito. Come on now.
All right. Well, you lost. I'm sorry.
I don't lose. And if I did, it's fine because I'm okay with losing.
All right. Well, I'm hungry and this has made me angry. So let's taste test some
Fine.
things.
Burritos are good. Breakfast burritos are fine.
Breakfast burritos are all warm, and the cheese is so gooey and delightful. Perfect goo factor. Yeah, you can't.
It is good. Yeah.
Oh, especially yeah.
I wanna know any restaurants, sit down restaurants that have breakfast burritos on their menu.
I'm gonna every single time I go to a restaurant that has a breakfast burrito, I'm going to take a picture of it and put it in the VIP group.
That's
for
fine.
Mark.
Yeah, I'm just curious because
Taste test. A lot of places have skillets. You want to know why? Because it's easy as shit for them to cook.
yeah,
Because they don't have to place it in a tortilla.
It's
They
awesome.
just, oh, this fucking guy out here, scoop. He's good to go. He don't care.
Let's go. Yeah, it's got everything around.
What do you want to try first here? So we have, for this week's taste test.
Oh wait, kid wanted in on this.
Oh, okay. See if he's awake. Oh, he was reading. He was reading tonight. Reed was reading.
Yep. By
So-
reading, he's watching YouTube.
Perfect. So this week we have Simply Cheetos Puffs White Cheddar. with some mild pickle salsa. And last but not least, wow, this is like a hefty bag.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have nacho cheese combos.
Yeah, it was a little easier, a little nicer to Matt this week.
Yeah, why didn't Reed get to try the 17 peeps and disgusting things we tried last week? He would have enjoyed that.
He was sleeping.
Oh, yeah, he was. You were knocked out last week.
Yeah, he fell asleep last week at like 4 p.m. and then he woke up. We finished the podcast. I walked out there and he was wide awake. We're like, well, we're in trouble.
Sarah had a good idea. If he turns the sound off and the captions on, it's still reading.
Oh,
There you go. Bam. YouTube fixed.
Boom.
Reed, what do you want to try first? Do you want to try the Cheetos, the salsa, or the combos?
Reed has already informed me. His agent has talked to me. He is only trying one item tonight, and that is the nacho cheese combos.
Whoa!
He
You
is
don't
not-
want these?
You don't want to try the white cheddar Cheeto puffs?
You like Cheetos, don't you? You like? I've literally watched you eat like half a bag of cheese puffs before.
Why does he always tap the mic?
I don't know, because he wants to blow the microphones out. All right, let's do these.
Oh, Uncle Dom said hi. Say hi to him. Oh my God. Just blowing out the microphone.
Yeah, I did it
Oh
way
my
down
God.
here. You opened
Let
the
me mute
bag
the mic.
literally in front of it. Combos.
So now, shout out to Christy, who works at the Marathon in Essexville there. I asked her, what are some newer items? She named like 5 that we've already done. And then she said, oh, you know what? We just got some combos, nacho cheese flavor back there. Have you had those? And I said, no, I haven't. So she took me over there, showed them to me. So shout out to Christy.
Thank you, Chris.
I think she said she was maybe going to watch tonight, but if she did, thank you. She
So-
wants to know how we feel. Here you go, Reed.
Every time I've had combos, they smell like a gym bag and taste a little bit worse than that. But these ones don't smell as bad. And I'm hoping they're better. So cheers.
You might have to get a couple of them. Here you go, Reed. To get the full taste. Because at first you only taste pretzel. They're pretzel.
They're a pretzel, yep. Nacho cheese baked pretzel with natural flavor. So, all right. Before we get into this, are you a fan of combos?
You want one more?
Are you a fan of combos?
Yeah.
I'm not. I never have been.
You hate everything.
I don't. I just don't like combos.
I've heard from many people that watch. This is how I know people watch the show. They're like, hey, you should have Matt try this so we can shit all over it and hate it.
I'm sorry. They catch the crazy shit that we tried, like crickets or pickled fucking green olives with feta inside of them, or boxed tuna salad, and then 16 kinds of peeps. It's never like this stuff. I can try it and not like despise it. So I don't know. I don't hate these though.
Why do you not like combos?
Why do I not like? They don't taste good. Even these don't blow me away. They're not a good pretzel, and they're not filled with anything fun and tasting good.
I think combos are fine. I like pretzels. I like cheese filling. These are good.
I give these a 6.2. Above average. They're not bad.
Reed, what's your rating? We know the Reed scale.
1, 5, or 10. 5. So average. Reed puts us at the average mark.
Classic Reed rating, 1, 5, or 10. It's tough. These are fine. They're good. I've had worse combos. The blue cheese one, or not blue cheese. God, I can't remember. Maybe it was blue cheese. Buffalo wing one, buffalo blue cheese. It was terrible. These are way better than that. Is it better than normal cheese though? I don't think so.
You got a rating there?
I'm gonna give it 7.5. They're still good. It's still a combo. Retry one of these so you can be on the show longer.
Yeah, you're going to like these, I think. They're cheese. They're just Cheetos. This is madness.
Meow.
All right.
Eat the puff. Meow. No, okay.
Ready?
Cheers. Oh, fuck. You might want to try one of these.
Oh, wow. I got way better at the end.
You might want to try one of these. All right. You done for the night?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, as always.
Thanks, buddy.
Good night. Or have a good night, rather.
Say bye to the internet.
Bye.
See you, buddy.
See you, dude. So, these are pretty good. I'm not usually a puff guy. And
Me
not,
either.
I'm not even, I like regular Cheetos over puffs.
This is pure deliciousness. Simply Cheetos Puffs white cheddar made with real cheese.
These are good. They're not too puffy. They're just puff enough.
Yeah, this is fancy Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah, they're just puff enough that you can enjoy them.
These are good.
I'm going to give this,
These are good.
they're a nice, it's a nice white cheddar. You can definitely tell white cheddar at the end. It's very much like, at the beginning of it, it's just kind of like a cheese puff. And then the back end of it really gets you. It's like, oh man,
I'm gonna give them.
that's some real cheddar flavor.
I'm gonna give them a 7.9 out of 8.
I was going 7.8. I like it. Mark's drinking the Peepsy.
I like it. I really do.
Oh man, I had a pitch black Mountain Dew yesterday.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the worst Mountain Dews.
Guy hates everything.
It's a bad Mountain Dew. It's thick. It's literally like molasses.
I actually thought this year's Mount Pitch Black, I thought it was pretty good.
It's like the most disappointing grape soda I've ever had.
You're crazy. You know what the best grape soda ever is? Wild Bill's at Crazy Quarters Arcade.
Oh yeah, that's a real good one.
Oh my God. I've never tasted grape soda that good ever. So good.
We should really get a couple more of those to do on the show.
Yeah.
We haven't tried very many for the show. I tried to reach out to them for a sponsorship.
Mount Olive. Mild pickle salsa since 1926. Here we go, folks. Couldn't get Matt
You know what's
to miss
great?
out on one pickle.
I get 2 weeks off of pickle shit from you. I don't have to eat anything pickled for 2 weeks because the last like month and a half you've been like pickle.
Pickle Fest
Pickle.
95.
Pickle.
Well, you told me you love pickles.
Pickle. No, I said
You
that
said you're liking pickles now.
I
so
said
I'm
that
like,
the
all right.
Wahlburger pickle was pretty good. That's the only thing I've said has been
No,
good.
you said, I'm kind of liking pickles now.
Oh yeah, because Kurt from the bar had me try a pickle with mayo, and it was not terrible.
Oh, and then before that, when you're having chicken sandwiches. All right, here we go. We're going to pop the top on this bad boy. Fresh. If I can use my man hands. Ooh.
That was a great sound.
Ooh, Mount Olive. That smells amazing.
Why didn't you get like tortilla chips for this?
I got spoons.
It smells it smells like dill pickle. It smells like every pickle jar I've ever smelled. So
We're just
what
gonna
do we
go
got
in.
going on here? Wow, that is a lot of chunkiness. So what is this? It's Mount Olive mild pickle salsa.
It smells amazing. Don't fucking, come on.
There's so many chunks.
Get it big. Look at my spoon.
Mark, fuck off and eat my ass. How about that? I try enough dumb shit for you.
Taste test 1 out of 10. Matt's ass.
That's what you think.
I take Matt's ass over Uno's.
Fuck off.
2 out of 10.
That is not that bad. All right,
All right.
cheers.
Cheers.
I wouldn't call that pickle salsa. It's kind of just like chunky relish, like thick relish.
Yeah.
And
That's a
I
good way
don't
to put it.
I don't hate it. It's not calling that salsa is bullshit.
It's got a little kick to it, though.
It's good.
I mean, it does have a little spice, like a...
It's good. It's chunky relish though. Maybe there's some like peppers and stuff in there. We got mostly.
Honestly, well, I mean, it's hard to tell with you because you just had like a tiny little...
Yeah,
teaspoon.
well, you had 3 times the size of mine,
Yeah, 'cause
and
I'm
you
taste
still
testing.
didn't get a pepper or a tomato on your bite.
No, I mean, I said it had some heat on it, but it's, yeah. I'm going to give it a 6.2.
Why do you bitch so much? 6.2 on that, really?
Yeah.
I think I'm going above that. Are we going? I mean, are you going based on what you would rate that as a salsa, or just flavor wise?
I don't know. There's something missing on it.
Yeah, it's tomato and other things that would go in a salsa.
I don't know. I was a little. I was kind of hoping for more out of it, and yeah.
I think I'm blown away that I like another pickle item. So I'm going 6.9 on that. It's pretty good. I would actually like more
Pickle.
chunks of.
I want more pickle.
I want more I want that to be a salsa. I want it to be some tomatoes, some onions,
They're literally
some
all
green
in there.
pepper. But it's literally like a liquid. It's not
Ingredients:
a salsa.
cucumbers, water, tomato, vinegar, sea salt, onions, everything else Matt said.
Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
I thought it was okay. You want it to be more salsa. You want it to be more salsa. I want it to be more pickle.
Yeah. So
reaches in the middle there.
it's in the middle. It doesn't disappoint, but it doesn't make you feel great.
If you guys like our taste test, check out Zach Dynamite on TikTok. He's got a lot of really good ones. He does some of the same items as us too, and they're like small, tiny little videos, and he does a really good job with it. He's also a Lions fan, so hell yeah.
Good for that guy. Well, Mark, that was the taste test of the week. That was great. Thank you so much for picking those up for us.
Yeah, man.
See, I didn't shit on any of those. No, I did shit on the combos a bit. I didn't even shit on those though.
You shit on all combos as a whole.
Yeah, because they're just not good.
Combos are fine. I'm a cracker man, not a chip man. So
how
I like
about you give us a D&D update?
Oh, cool. Yeah. This week on D&D update. So we're still playing Lost Mines of Phandelver, and Reed is still playing as King Dragon, and yeah, he keeps cutting people in half. He is a dragonborn barbarian. He has a great sword, and he just loves throwing javelins. He's just a big fan of javelin, and I'm like, dude, get closer. You have that huge greatsword. He's like, javelin. Let's do it, javelin. And he keeps doing damage with the javelins, but I'm like, bro, you got to keep track of your inventory. Like, your javelins are running out. So now he's picking up his javelins after the fight's over, just to keep reusing these beat up, busted ass javelins.
Is Zach talking about like how fucked up the javelins
are?
Yeah,
dude, Zach's doing great with talking to Reed. He's doing such a good DM. Like, every time he explains what happens on his turn, like, Reed is just fully super into it and laughing and excited. So shout out to Zach. He is doing such a great job as being dungeon master for that. But yeah, man, like Reed, like even when he misses, Zach does a good job. Like he ran up to this goblin or this orc and swung his greatsword, and Reed rolled like a 2, so he missed. So there was a previous javelin that Reed had chucked and missed and was slammed into the wall behind him. So like even with that, like, he Reed's like, I rolled a 2. Like he's bummed. Zach would be like, and you lifted your greatsword, but you didn't see that the javelin was stuck into the wall and it accidentally hit the javelin and threw you off balance and you missed. Like, so like he makes it exciting. Even, yeah. So, but yeah, he snuck in, used the greatsword on another goblin, and he just rolled so high that he tore this fucking goblin just to shreds, man. The other night, 2 weeks ago, he chopped a giant spider right in half, and just spider guts flew up all over him and stuff. So he was just covered in spider guts the whole rest of the campaign. Like, Zach makes it sound so good. But me, old man Merlangelo, I'm a wizard. I'm an old turtle.
Oh, yeah. Are you still doing the voice?
Yep. So, Merlangelo got to use some new spells. And this is my first time playing as a wizard, and this probably was my most favorite fun night being a spell user. I went in there, and we messed up, and this whole army of orcs got, like, alarmed to our presence. And they all came, like, bum rushing right toward the entrance of this cave. And then there's another one who's right on this gigantic freaking ogre coming at us too. And I had one scroll fireball, and holy cow, I was like, I've been holding it for a while. This is the moment. This is the moment to use it. And I used Fireball and just fucking lit them up, dude. It was so sweet. And then I used some other attacks. I have this crazy spell that like throws snowballs from the sky, and it could do like cold damage. So I was hitting him with snowballs and Fireball, man. Old man Merlangelo, the old turtle.
It was like a fucking day in Michigan weather there.
Right? Yeah, so it was super fun. And I got lots of spell slots now, and it's fun being a magic user. I was always a barbarian, always a fighter, right in front of your face, hitting people. So it's cool to check out that other side of D&D, and it is a blast. If you got a good dungeon master, yeah, everyone should play Dungeons and Dragons.
You snowballed 3 orcs, says Ricky. That sounds like a video out there for for certain people that might be into that.
Yep.
You're making me want to. Oh man, I wonder if I know Sarah would like to do D&D. I wonder if the kids would. I wonder how much fun that would be if I'd be a decent DM for that. Because I still have that, like...
Yeah, I think you'd like it.
I have that Dungeons and Dragons, like, the first time, thingy thing. The
Starter book?
Yeah.
That's literally the campaign we're playing right now.
Yeah, I want... Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's the same...
Lost Mines of Phandelver, yep.
Is that the first campaign that we played?
No, we played Dragon of Icespire Peak, which is the second box.
Oh, so I've never... Oh, that's cool.
The
I've never...
Essentials kit is that one.
Oh.
But yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
D&D's super fun. We all got like minis now, except for Martin. He uses a eraser. And I think Gray has like one of those little fuzzy bunny things.
What's your... Okay, because you reminded me of mine. What is your favorite D&D moment you've had thus far? Not in this campaign necessarily, but just in general.
Oh man, Gorex. It's got to be something with Gorex, and it's probably honestly the end of the campaign where Gorex just fell in love with a tree. That was a good send off for him.
Zach, shout out to the best DM, Gruesome Shezmu, Mr. Zach. You can absolutely do it, Matt. I believe in you. They'll have a blast. Thanks. That might be something I look into because I've wanted to DM. I just know it's a lot of work. I think if
you could do it. I know you could. I've been thinking about wanting to do it again. So
I think if I had to pick my favorite moment, I don't know. It was the first campaign we played when I was Arate the Ranger. Arate the Ranger. And I had that necklace of fireballs. You remember that thing?
Yeah.
And I remember we were at like a bridge. There were a bunch of enemies with like a badass captain on the other side. And I remember I wrapped like 1 or 2 of those around an arrow and shot it at them and fucking annihilated like half of them.
yeah,
Just did a shitload of damage to all of them. Thinking outside the box.
It was a dryad. That's what Gorex fell in love with.
A dryad?
But oh man, and then there was that time there that sea monster was under the ice while we were walking across the ice, and it busted through the ice, and it was insane.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then Biff playing as the big ass barbarian minotaur who had no clothes on, and my dick was just dragging through the dirt all the time. And I made sure to mention.
We made sure to mention it as much as possible.
And we had in this other campaign we had this pot that we could turn into food, and we just pissed and shit in it over and over again and sold it to people.
Oh my god!
And turned it into stew.
I felt so bad for Zach. I just feel bad.
Dungeons and Dragons, folks. Everyone should be playing it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a thing that I have to do now.
Yeah.
Well, there was that. I think. I think it's time for a little 90s music.
Oh, it's time.
It is time for great debate.
It's 90s time.
All right. So can you pull up that Facebook post?
Yes.
Because there are some more songs on there that I wanted to add to the list.
Yes. Facebook post. That was in groups, right?
Yeah, I think it was in the
The
group.
Matty Ice and Marky Mark VIP group. Let me know if any of you want to join that.
Yeah, if you're not in the VIP group and you have Facebook, what the hell are you doing? We post stuff in there pretty frequently, and not just us, but you guys can too. And
a lot of people, Ed.
we have a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
God, Eddie just keeps sending us money on PayPal. Thank you.
I love you, Eddie.
Thank you.
Eddie's the best.
You were just literally the fucking best guy.
Okay, Jeff added...
Okay.
Black Crows Slaughtering. Oh, wait, no. Hard to Handle. I'm sorry. That's the name of the song.
A Black Crows song?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Wow. Liz sent 450 songs.
Yeah, I know. Are there at...
Closing Time by Semisonic.
Fuck you.
Hold On by Wilson Phillips.
I think I have that on there.
Macarena.
Closing Times by who? Semisonic?
Yeah. Macarena, Los Del Rio.
Fuck you.
This one, Anything by Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Whoa.
We're just going to pretend she didn't say that, so we'll just skip
She
over
added
that.
Red Hot Chili Peppers in there too?
Yeah. So
Oh my
we're just
God.
or Shania Twain, she said.
Who's Macarena by?
Los Del Rio. And then we have Barbie Girl by Aqua.
That seems unfair to put that on there.
Fly by Sugar Ray.
By Aqua. Fly by Sugar Ray.
Yep. Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground.
Sex and Candy. Marcy.
We have All Star by Smash Mouth.
That should be on there, but I'm gonna have an opinion on that.
And then the last one here,
Okay.
Mambo number 5, Lou Bega.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I can't believe anything by Nirvana or Red Hot Chili Peppers or Shania Twain. Okay, I get the Shania
Oh
Twain.
man, I love making Matt upset with these songs. You guys nobody's put in a song that I would rip into you. And I'm
Okay.
not even gonna put it on there because I know people are just gonna say.
So we gotta number these.
Yeah,
So chat can throw a number out.
So let me see what we've got so far. I fucking hate Mambo number 5. It makes me angry that you guys
Hold on, we
don't
gotta
like that
find a song yet.
Okay, so going through the list once again. For those that don't remember, we have ranked, I believe, 10 songs now. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many weeks
6,
are we gonna
7,
do
8,
this?
9. I don't know. So we get to like 50 songs, maybe.
Okay.
9. So we have 9 because we had to remove. What song was it? Who Let the Dogs Out?
That's right.
We had to remove that because it came out in 2000. So currently sitting at the best song of the 90s, ranked by us, voted by you. Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden, followed by Butterfly by Crazy Town, Livin' La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin, Bop by Hanson, Cotton Eye Joe.
The best worst song of the 90s.
Yeah. Cotton Eye Joe by the Rednecks, Achy Breaky Heart, Billy Ray Cyrus, Lullaby by Sean Mullins, Wonderwall by Oasis, and the worst song of the 90s so far is I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. That's going to be hard to beat. That song fucking sucks.
So, okay, let's see. Let's get a number. Let's number these bad boys and let's get chat going here.
So I'm gonna get all of these out of here.
That's fine. Yeah, just scribble them out. Yeah, and I've noticed in chat, a lot of people have been randomly hitting me up lately. Like, fuck you guys. Achy Breaky Heart sucks because we ranked it too high.
We didn't rank it.
Yeah, apparently everyone says that should be the worst.
Achy Breaky,
They
it has to be the 2 seed to I'm Too Sexy. It's
Yeah.
not.
Everybody is just so mad about us ranking Achy Breaky high.
So we put
I'm
the
gonna
only
tell you,
thing.
man.
The only thing that we have above Achy Breaky right now is I'm Too Sexy. Which, if you're telling me I'm Too Sexy is better than Achy Breaky, you're a fucking liar.
That's it.
And then no, we have Wonderwall, and that's because of you.
That's biased. I'll get
That was you.
Yeah, that song sucks. I'd rather listen to Achy Breaky Heart over Wonderwall.
And then Lullaby. And I could see the argument for Lullaby being below that, but there's only 15 seconds of Lullaby that is manageable. So we can do a bracket at the end, and we can compare it to our list and see where you guys put it.
Yeah.
But right now, this is our fucking show. You guys rank
We'll
the
do
songs.
that. We'll rank all these, and then we'll make a vote every day.
Yeah.
Yep. And we'll do the champ.
So we're gonna add 5 more songs to this list today.
Wonderwall's trash.
So we'll do Wonderwall is trash. It probably was good at one point.
Today is gonna be the day.
Not day. Today is not the day. We talk about Wonderwall. We did that last week.
I'm not putting if somebody puts a specific Red Hot Chili Peppers song, I'll rank it, but you have to pick a song. You can't say
No.
by Nirvana.
Especially in the 90s. All Red Hot Chili Peppers was good in the 90s. All right.
So we have
Chat.
1 through 10. So first, you guys throw some numbers out there. We'll take the first ones and go with it. So pick a song 1 through 10.
And how many are we doing tonight?
Would it be easier to do best 90s songs? No, because this is more fun and chaotic.
The worst songs of the 90s.
Because
That's what
we
this is.
technically are doing the best 90s
No,
songs.
we aren't.
Yeah, because right now,
We're not talking
Black
about
Hole
good
Sun
songs.
is the black. Yeah, because people have put good songs on here, like Butterfly and Black Hole Sun.
Okay.
I'm a butterfly, sugar.
All right, we have a 2. We have a 2.
2.
And we have a 2 so far. If another number pops up, we'll go ahead and put that down for chat. Go ahead, chat. Put it in there. If you have any friends too that like music and like the 90s, share the podcast right now with them.
And I'm gonna take my Bluetooth off. I'm gonna play this off the microphones. Butterfly
7.
is terrible. Stop saying that. You're fucking wrong.
Oh, that's your girlfriend too.
I know. I will not stop saying that Butterfly is fucking good.
Oh my god, your girlfriend. So what do you do when you go home? Are you
Oh,
like,
I sing
this
it.
is a song and they see it with a kiss.
I sing it all.
So sexy, you want me, Bo? Talking about butterflies in my head. Just slams the door right in your face.
Get the fuck out. No, I just make sure because it's come up on my radio a few times now, and I refuse to skip it.
Okay,
There's
so
much-
we have 2 and 7.
So 2.
Let's go into 2.
So
song number
this-
2 here.
This song is "Hold On." So "Hold On" by Wilson Phillips. I'm gonna play it. I can't play it on like the best quality for you guys because last time we got copyright struck to the extreme by Sony. So hopefully, if I play it loud enough for you and I to hear.
Ricky said 100, so let's go ahead and assume that's 10.
Yep. So we have 5 and 42. Perfect.
42.
The universal number.
Okay.
So we'll just say 4.
We got enough numbers. Thanks, guys.
All right. That's it. Your numbers are done. Hold on.
Thank you for participating in number time.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
What's this one?
I would take a mic off. I'm not playing it through the thing. I can't.
Okay.
This is Hold On. And that's definitely going to...
Yeah, it's picking up.
Oh.
I know this song. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, this song's a banger. I don't know what you're
that's
talking about.
what I'm saying.
This
It's
is a
not a
fucking-
bad song.
This song's a banger for sure.
I don't think that's a bad song at
Oh
all.
man.
Okay, so
Black Hole Sun.
I don't
Ain't
know.
got shit on that.
It's not better than
Oh
Hold
yeah,
On.
it is.
There is no way I'm putting that above.
I am.
You're putting that
for
above
sure.
Butterfly too?
I'm putting that above Black Hole Sun.
I can't put it above Black Hole Sun. I'll give you
okay.
above Butterfly
Okay,
though.
I'll do above Butterfly.
All
I'll
right,
work
so
with
we
you on
got-
this. We have to agree. We have to come to an agreement.
We
to
can
make this
have and we
ranking.
can have intense arguments
Oh
about
man, who said that was bad?
it. But your lady,
Liz said that. Oh wow.
how could they? Okay, 7. 7 is Fly by Sugar Ray.
Oh man.
I know someday someone's gonna turn around and make you cry. I don't know the song, so
I know something. Oh man. Fuck yeah.
that song is good though. That song
Ricky,
sucks.
a literal shitty asshole is better than Black Hole Sun. Ricky is the only one on the planet that dislikes that song, and he is making it well aware on this list, on this chat.
I can't believe All Star is on this fucking Fly by Sugar Ray.
I feel like All Star.
Oh fuck you! What?
It was on the radio all the time.
The worst song of the 90s?
I like this song.
I love this song.
The
Yeah.
world.
No. 0. That's
I think there's some frustration there.
There's,
with, I think there's some frustration there with Mark McGrath. The ladies liked him. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, that
better
one.
better than
Black Hole Sun.
I'd be fine with that. Better than Black Hole Sun.
I'm with that too.
Yeah. Our list is going to be so much different than what this ranks out at. But yeah, that is better than
I I
Just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just want to fly. Better watch out. We're gonna hit
Copyright strike with our
Sugar Ray over Black Hole Sun.
What a world.
You tuned in for the perfect time of the Matty Ice and Marky
Dom says,
Mark
anything
podcast.
by Sugar Ray is the worst song of the 90s. I always change the station when they come on, and now they're the best, baby.
Oh man, am I regretting? I'm not regretting that
Ricky,
decision at
is
all.
Mark McGrath still alive? Friend says yes. Me, that's too bad. Jesus. I hate Sugar Ray so much.
Macarena. I want to listen to it.
Oh,
I do want to listen to the Macarena just to see if I really. I don't love that song, but I don't hate it.
so there's two versions. There's the one that you'll have to
Los Del Rio.
yeah, the Bayside Boys remix is what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the one that was on the radio. Oh fuck yeah! I love this song, and so many hate it.
I hope we don't get hit with copyright
We will.
strikes.
Live in the moment.
Fuck you guys. The Macarena defied every middle school dance of my childhood.
Yes, and I agree with you, Eddie. I love the Macarena. That's
don't-
why the Macarena is for sure better than Fly by
No,
Sugar
it's
Ray.
fuck off.
For sure.
No way.
For
No.
sure. You're going to get hit. You're going to get hit.
Fuck this now. Fuck you.
Want me, they can't have me, so they all come and dance beside me. Move with me, chat with me, and if you're good, I'll take you home with me. Move with me, chat with me, and if you're good, I'll take you home with me. Yeah, for sure. Best song of the 90s right
Come on, really?
there.
I can't.
okay,
we
hold
can't go. You're going too far.
Well, I have to agree with you. So we have to agree on something.
I think you know what is really
So
a
I'm going to
pain.
vote for it high. You can vote for it where you want to put it. Where do you want to put Macarena at?
You know what's a pain on this list right now? Butterfly. It's ruining this list for me because it's such a top tier song for me. it's,
Every
it's
time you say that, I just
it's
can't take you serious.
It's fucking tragic that I love that song so much. I need to get that fucking song out of my head. I think we did put Fly by Sugar Ray too high, but we can come back to that later. I'm gonna listen to that song through its entirety. I'll put Macarena above Butterfly for you.
I probably would want Macarena above Hold On,
But under Black Hole Sun.
but under Black Hole Sun.
Okay. Macarena.
Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think Butterfly should be at the top of the list.
Brian said Butterfly ruins literally everything.
I love that song. God.
Eddie says you can legally play 8 seconds of anything and not infringe on copyright law.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
So I say me and Eddie host the show for April Fools this year. Oh God. I will set the studio up and you guys just go to town and we'll stream it.
I don't think the show falls Monday's not April 1st.
Oh yeah.
I don't think last year was either though.
It was on April Fool's Day last year. Monday.
No, because I had to delay it. I said
Oh.
I remember I made a whole skit for it.
It's on a Saturday this year. Okay, so we have that. 10, which is Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega.
Oh, great pick.
We got some good.
Great pick.
A little bit of Monica. I don't know about this one. You'll be in Milwaukee, Matt. Oh, you're right.
I kind of hate this song.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's not like it's nostalgic. But man, okay, I remember it now. Oh my God, I remember.
Little bit of Monica.
No, I mean I
in
know
my-
the song,
Oh,
but I
okay.
remember why I hate the song. Okay,
See,
so I was at a dance. I was at a dance. I think it was at a wedding or something. I don't know. And these kids that were there, they were just the most annoying piece of shit kids. I hated them. They were running around like morons and stuff. And then right when this song came on, they ran on the dance floor. And then he like turned around and looked at me, made eye contact with me. And then he goes, and then when he does the countdown thing, he's like, bump, bump, bum, 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 bum. And he looked at me and went, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like right, big eyed, right in my face. And I'm like, fuck this song.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So yeah.
I'm going to make you listen to the.
Okay.
I don't hate that song.
Too big as a whore.
It's better than Cotton Eye Joe.
So we just go to the middle of the pack here.
Is it better than Livin' La Vida Loca?
No.
Is it better than? I don't think it's better than Bop.
No.
Yeah, I'll put it above Cotton Eye Joe.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's better than Achy Breaky.
Is Cotton Eye Joe still better than Achy Breaky?
Yeah, we said it was.
So you think Cotton Eye Joe is better than
We
Mambo number 5?
Okay, no. Yeah, put it
Yeah, right?
right there. Right there's good. Yeah.
Mambo number 5. And I will go over the list again. Who is that fucker? Lou Bega.
Was that?
And then last but not least, we have Closing Time by Semisonic. I love that song. I don't love it, but I will tell you, I worked at a restaurant for the very first part of my working career was working for restaurants, and it always managed that song came on as I was closing up the restaurant, mopping or cleaning the last of the dishes. And it was like my way out, my escape. So every time that song came on, it's like, oh my God, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I would sing it every time.
Gross.
Now, it is like an Oasis song where if you aren't in that situation, fuck that song.
Even in that situation, fuck that song. I am so sick of that song.
One last time for alcohol, so finish your whiskey and beer.
So what John would do at 1UP Games is he thought when customers were there after hours and we were trying to go, he thought it was clever and fun to put Closing Time on loop. Like these brain dead people would somehow think, oh, hey, Closing Time's on. We should probably hurry up and leave. No, that's not the case. They would take longer. And then I'd have to hear Closing Time like 3 times.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I hate that song.
I know who I want to take me home. Yeah, it's not that good.
No.
But I just have fond memories
plus,
of it.
Like,
because
have you ever been at a bar when they turn the lights on? It's not a pretty sight with some of them chicks left there, and some of the dudes left there too. So it's a depressing song. You don't want to take someone home from a bar. That's gross.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's Coyote Ugly. It's sick. I don't want any of them to take me home.
Yeah,
fuck that song.
So are you saying you wouldn't want people to take you home from the bar either?
No, don't take me home from the bar. You're taking advantage of me. That's not appropriate.
It's probably trauma related. So, agreed. When I DJ on Midland Street at O'Hare's, they made me play Closing Time as the last song every night that I had played. So it sounds like a lot of people don't like that song, and I don't have like a. You can rank this. I don't have a problem with you ranking this song.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel any like affinity towards this really.
Okay.
I just don't.
Better
hate
than
this.
I'm Too Sexy.
Yeah.
Better
absolutely.
than Wonderwall because that's garbage.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Lullaby.
We gotta fix Achy Breaky Heart.
Better than Lullaby.
Actually, we're gonna have to come to terms with that.
You know what? It's right around there by Lullaby.
Just you want it below or above? It's almost an Oasis song. It honestly feels like Oasis. So
it's right there. It's right after Oasis or right after Lullaby. Achy Breaky's better than that song. That's right. I said it.
Closing Time.
You can tell the world and they can build hurl. You can blow it up and buck my bowl.
Okay, so here's where we're at. Just so you guys know,
the updated standings for the 90s.
I love this
Worst
list.
song of the 90s.
So starting at the best song of the 90s.
Best to worst.
Ranked by us, voted by you guys. Fly by Sugar Ray, followed by Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden, Macarena by Los Del Rio, Hold On by Josh Phillips, Butterfly by Crazy Town, Livin' La Vida Loca by Mr. Ricky Martin, Bop by Hanson, followed by Mambo Number 5 from Lou Bega, Cotton Eye Joe from the Rednecks, Achy Breaky Heart from Billy Ray Cyrus, Lullaby by Sean Mullins, Closing Time by Semisonic, and Wonderwall. Wonderwall from Oasis, and the worst song of the 80s.
Still holding it
the
down.
90s. Sorry, worst song of the 90s. It's going to be tough to top this. I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
That is it. Yep, still holding it down as the number one worst song of the 90s. I'm Too Sexy. I'm a model, you know what I mean? Yeah, that song. I don't know. If any of you think you know a song that is terrible, awful, hated it in the 90s, go ahead and post it on our Facebook, and we will add it to our list to get into the contest, the running here. So,
You ever buy a breakfast sandwich from a gas station and you want to eat it when you get home? You wind up actually getting a good look at it and questioning all of the decisions in your life that led you to that point. That's what it's like when they turn the lights on at the bar. We've all been there, says Smack and Honey.
yeah.
I'll think on it. Do you think anything could make I'm Too Sexy cool again? No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd take a lot of TikTok dances.
You would have to really completely change that song into like the sexiest, slowest, like banging music.
I'm too
Like,
sexy.
You know who could fix that song? Is The Weeknd making that into like
Yeah.
a boning song.
I think that is the only one. The Weeknd.
The Weeknd
is
could
the
do,
only one that could do it.
and he could make that song a song just about boning. It just makes you want to bone. That's what I'm getting at. That's what The Weeknd can do for I'm Too Sexy.
Don't look at me and don't make direct eye contact with me.
I
and
always
say,
make direct
make
eye
me want to
contact.
bone. It freaks
It's
me out.
boning music.
It's freaking me out, man.
So
Now
what
I'm
do
just
we-
thinking about Right Said Fred and you boning people to The Weeknd.
So we got that one out of there.
Collector's Corner.
Closing time, Macarena.
Collector's Corner.
Yeah,
Which button is that?
That.
Alrighty, Collector's Corner. I actually got some. We were talking about handhelds earlier, with Game Boy Advance SP being the best. I actually got some handhelds this week. They've been out for a while. They were overpriced, and I've waited forever, but I got them. I actually have both the Game & Watches, the Mario one and the Zelda one.
Holy shit! Really?
Yep, I have them both now.
How'd you get them?
One Up
Oh,
Games.
you're talking about the new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I got those finally. I wanted to get them forever, but it just were they $50 when they first came out? That's just too much. It's insane. So I got them for about like $25 each.
Oh yeah.
So half off, I'll take it. So yeah,
I
got
love
those. They're good. I have a drawer in my bedroom that's all handheld games, and I have them added to that drawer. So it's pretty sweet.
I love the Zelda one. That's
Yeah.
a great little handheld.
Yeah, it's sweet. And then lately I've been moving, going through divorce, all that fun stuff, moving boxes over. I got most of them, but there was one closet that I hadn't gotten yet. And this is the closet full of stuff that has been sitting there for like over 10 years. And the stuff that I have not seen in forever. So it's been very cool going through these boxes. I like randomly pulled a butterfly knife out of one of the boxes. I'm like, what the fuck? I had a butterfly knife? Sweet. And I'm like playing with it around the house and shit. And yeah, a lot of cool stuff I've been pulling out of there, man. Some journals I had, like when I was fucked up back in the day.
Oh man.
Dude, I read some of that stuff. Wow. Yeah, I was in a dark place back then. It was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Seeing that stuff
Yeah.
like a substantial amount of time later, you're like, ugh.
Let's just be happy. I'm just happy that my dad is my dad now and no longer my boss.
Yeah, oh
It
man.
it was kind of like some crazy shit. But yeah, it was wild. But then I started pulling out a bunch of just stuff I never even opened. There's like some prehistoric kit thing where like you it's like the Smithsonian Museum where you build this thing together and you have these different, it's almost like sea monkey things where you're like you're growing them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
the Hatchimals.
Yeah. So we put those in, and Reed's like, why are we doing this now? If these have been sitting in the closet for 10 years, aren't the eggs just dead? And I'm like, good point, kid. Let's see if they get a shot though. So I got those things growing. We'll find out.
Have they started to sprout at all?
I just made them. I just made it right before you, like right when you got here.
Oh, okay.
So
I got
it's gonna be a couple of weeks. See if those suckers come to life or not.
Yeah, you found a freaking Packers football. It's like, why the fuck is this here?
I know, but I was Favre days.
Brett Favre, the second Green Bay quarterback to go to the New York Jets.
Ugh, no Rodgers talk. Not on our show.
Hey, he won't be in our division anymore.
Good. But yeah, dude, found a lot of cool action figures and everything. And I also found a giant box of old Magic cards that I had forever. So I'm going to be going through those and seeing if any of them are worth some money. It's pretty cool. And just some old shirts. Apparently I have, shout out to Dommy Thrift. I have a Halo 2 shirt that was like a promotion shirt through Mountain Dew that I signed up for online, and they sent away and they sent it to me. It's worth $500.
That's
for
insane.
A fucking old shirt.
That's just insane.
So yeah.
Oh, you had to send in for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty freaking cool. So going through boxes, always check and see. You know, if you have the smallest idea that maybe this might be rare or something, always check. So that's what I think I'm going to start up. I'm actually thinking about setting up my own eBay store. Little side hustle.
Yeah,
Start
do it.
Selling some.
Why not?
Riker Collectibles, baby. Let's
There you
go.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so that's Collector's Corner.
All right, let's get into some film freaks.
You brought it back for me.
I did.
Thank you.
By the way, I added you, Ricky, and Dylan on Letterbox XD or whatever. Because I haven't been adding the movies on there. I haven't had time. I've been trying because I want to write a review for them.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be a well thought out review unless it's like a movie that really impacted me.
I just do like one paragraph.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did for this movie, The Internship, with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. I had seen this before a while ago. And it's basically about Owen Wilson and Vince are like watch salesmen more or less, or they seem like salesmen of just whatever they can. And their company closes, so they're out on the job. They're out hunting for jobs, and
then they start crashing weddings.
This is before they crash weddings, I think, or after maybe.
Okay.
So they just can't find anything because they have no skills other than sales. So they decide to apply for an internship at Google. And
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's that the
No,
movie
I messed
is
up. Wow.
Wow. So the way that that Google does the internships in this movie is like there's a shitload of interns and they're all grouped into teams, and then one team at the end of the summer is basically going to get full-time jobs there. And it's just Vince and Owen on a team of like outcasts, more or less. And they've got like little challenges that they have to do. And they know nothing about like IT or technology or anything. So they're completely out of their element. And when I watched this originally, because I saw it not long after it came out, I didn't mind. I thought I actually kind of enjoyed it. But I think it's like the Big Bang Theory kind of thing where I'm now in that field a lot more, and the jokes are just so bad.
Cringe.
And it just makes me cringe. Yeah, it's very cringe. And I wouldn't even say you have to be in like IT to get the cringe. I think it's just a super cringy movie now, as opposed to like 5 or 6 years ago when it came out.
Yeah, I don't think I remember it being very good.
Yeah, so I think I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. Just right straight down the middle. It was just an average. There's some good jokes in there. There's some bad jokes in there, but overall, it's just a movie.
Lately, all the movies I've been putting on, I just keep falling asleep so I can't rate them or even talk about them really. But I did finish a TV show. I finished The Last of Us. Matt has not finished it yet, so no spoilies in chat.
I have one. I mean, I've played the game, so I kind of know. But just don't spoil in chat because I'm sure a lot of people haven't watched it.
Yeah, finished it, and yeah.
Were you expecting the end that happened?
No.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I wasn't. I don't know if I liked the end.
Yeah,
but I kind of did.
It makes you if they haven't changed it much from the game. I don't know if you're really supposed to like the end.
Right.
It's one of those endings where it's like nobody wins.
Yeah. So, yeah, the show was great though.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good show. It was pretty fucking awesome. Some fucked up shit near the end there.
That last we just finished episode
7,
8
or yeah.
8. So 7's where it's like the flashback, and then 8 is Joel and Ellie again in the
church people.
Yeah, the church people.
Yeah, that one was fucked up.
It was super fucked up.
But yeah, great show. So I'll say it.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably eventually check out the games. So
yeah, the second I know that the second they already signed on for the second season, and
Pedro Pascal though, is the man.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so.
I have to hear about Liz. Liz loves that man.
That guy is getting memed to death. And it's I'm sure you've seen him. It's the one with Nicolas Cage and him in the car. And it's like playing like some happy, soft music. And then it pans to his face and he's like,
yeah.
It's just, he's the fucking best. I love Pedro Pascal. So yeah, I'm glad you like that. Speaking of Pedro, we watched The Mandalorian today. They had episode 3 came out whenever the Mando comes out. We watch it on Mondays before the show.
Yeah, so we're a little behind. I think it's Wednesdays when they usually come out. So
it was a thick episode. It was the first hour episode they've done this season.
Yeah,
and it started very good, and then had a lot of story about characters that were in the show previously that you just don't really give a shit about.
But now you do, because they've given backstory.
Kind of. Yeah.
I think it's good. Like they needed another character.
It's
a lot of this episode is focused on that though.
I'm just gonna be honest. It was not my favorite episode. There was too much focus on there because so we had like the first 10 minutes of the first epic 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then 40 minutes of that with no break in the middle. If there would have been a break with going back to Mando in the middle of that, it probably would have been a little better, but it was just like that solid chunk of those characters.
And then when it comes back to Mando, you're like, oh shit, that's right.
Like,
it's the Mandalorian I'm watching.
And it ends fucking epic as it should.
Yeah, it's a good episode still because it's like the beginning. It's like a bun, a bun. It's like a burger with the best bun ever.
It's like a double down.
It's like a double down. The chicken is amazing, and it's at the top and the bottom, and the middle is the slapped up bacon, and yeah. But yeah, it's still a great episode. Mandalorian, it's one of my favorite shows for sure. They haven't ruined it yet. It's like Game of Thrones before it got ruined.
Oh man, and I have full confidence that they're not gonna fuck this show up. I really hope not.
I hope.
I'm fine. I'm honestly fine.
Jon Favreau will do okay.
I'm fine if this is the last season. If this season ends on a good note, I'm fine if this is the last one, so it doesn't get to a Game of Thrones thing where eventually they fuck it up. Yeah. I mean, I don't want it to be the last season, but I don't want them to fuck it up. That's all.
Yes, we'll be taking the next 2 weeks off.
Oh, yeah. So I know we talked about it at the beginning. I will be gone.
Taking a little mid-season break. Yep.
We've been very consistent on the show this year.
So it's time for a little break. Shout
out to us.
A little Easter break for us.
Yep. So I've got a couple trips planned. I'm going to probably have some content going up, at least about I'm going to Canada with Sarah for a trip, and then Mike and I from Lost Joystick Network and some other people are going to the Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, and I'm definitely going to be posting from there.
Man, I want to go to Milwaukee. I got to stop shitting on LJN so I start getting these cool invites.
Yeah, man. Pretty cool guys. I'm excited. I
always tune in and say hi to them and stuff. I just don't read my comments.
I get to kind of help them with their booths because it's like a huge retro convention where they're selling games and shit like that. And I get to help out with the booths. I get to get back to selling some games, slanging some games, which I enjoy. And then they have all these fucking pinball tournaments. They have a reverse Galaga tournament. We're going to be stopping at Galloping Ghosts on the way there. It's just going to be fucking awesome.
Nice.
And then Canada. I've never been there, and I fucking cannot wait to go to Canada. I hope they don't hate me. I feel like we're lucky because Michigan has just enough accent where we can fit in. I feel like after meeting the first Canadian person.
What do you think? You're just going to cross the freaking river there and they're going to be like, oh, Waco, hey there, welcome to Canada, eh?
Yeah.
That's like...
I mean, we're going...
like Alberta and shit.
We're going north. It's a long drive to where we need to go.
Oh, you're going to Sault Ste. Marie?
No, we're not going that way. We are taking the bridge, bridge to Canada, but the place we're going is pretty north.
Oh, okay.
I don't want fucking people to follow me. I got thousands of people listening.
Right, all the Canadians will be,
All of our Canadian fans will try to
that's
link
fair.
up.
I understand. But yeah, man, let's jump into memory. We got one memory here.
Yeah, and then that'll be the end of the show for the next 2 weeks.
Free labor, Matt. That's right.
He's
like, yeah, I get to go to Milwaukee. Fuck it, yeah, I'd do it.
Oh, free, yeah.
Get to go on a trip. I'd do free labor. Yeah.
Take it easy, Mike. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in tonight. Eddie says they're using you for free labor. That's fine with me.
So today I picked up Reed from school and we went to the book fair. They had the book fair there, and I was like, it just flooded me with memories. Who was pumped for the book fair? I love the book fair.
Every year. It's fucking awesome.
It was so cool when I went there.
Was it the Scholastic book fair when you... So is it still that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Scholastic's still in the game, baby. So yeah, book fair was pretty awesome. I remember as a kid just being like overwhelmed with how much cool stuff, all those cool posters and everything. I still have a bunch of those posters from the book fair. They're like old NFL logos and shit up on the poster.
The Lisa Frank folders. I love it.
Dude, yeah. It was great. Yeah, so he hit me with this list, though.
Oh, man.
And you know me, I'm so good at telling my kid no. I dropped $75.
Yeah, I bet you did.
$75 at the book fair today. I can't, dude. I got a problem with it. I don't know. I spoil him too much.
It's that only child shit.
I don't know, I guess.
You were an only child, kind of, but not.
No, I wasn't. I was. If you tell my sister,
Mark
I was the only spoiled child.
Mark, okay, there you go.
My sister will tell you that. I did get a Sega Genesis on my sister's birthday.
That's fucking wild.
And she reminds me of it all the time.
I would too. I would never let you live that down.
I was like, this is a cool birthday for you. I got a Sega Genesis. You can play it.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom, I think she would buy when my brother and I were, because I mean, there's like a big age gap there, but she would buy like a small present for me on his birthday or a small present for him on my birthday when we were younger. But not a fucking Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
That's some baller ass shit right there.
Oh man. Yeah, it was cool. He had it. It was like 101 things to do in Roblox. It was one of the books he got, and he was like bummed because he couldn't find it. And then Amanda was there with us, and she found it hidden behind.
I was trying to.
Yep, his mom did a clutch job by Amanda finding it for him. He got. Oh, man, just a bunch of stuff. He even got a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book for me, which was pretty cool. Well, I guess I got it for myself since I paid for it, but yeah. Loaded Diaper.
Oh, is that the new? There's so many Diary of a Wimpy Kid books.
They're so good, though.
I probably read the first 3 or 4, and then, or that was too, it was just so many after that. So the book fair for me, I love the book fair. I was in elementary when they started hammering that shit out. and we would get our little catalogs before the book fair would come. So
That's what they gave him.
Yeah. And they'd have all the like dollar store spy gear. The fucking like, there's a safe that you can put your own password in, or here's a pen with a flashlight you can write in invisible ink. I got hooked on that shit so much as a kid.
You're into the spy stuff.
But one thing that is completely gone from the world now that I loved and I got to really enjoy the prime time of that. Code books. Cheat code books were rampant for me when I was buying that shit. And those were the books I always bought.
Yeah.
Or if I didn't have money, I would go to the book fair because we could browse around for like an hour during school. And then there would always be like some parent-teacher conference shit during the book fair that just so happened it was at the same time so the parents could come and buy you some shit.
He had a parent-teacher conference this week too, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yep, they always do that, so you spend your money. But I would make sure that if I wasn't able to get anything, I would bring a piece of paper with me and look at all the PS2 games, like some PS2 or 64 games that I wanted cheat codes for. Just find them and jot some of the codes down.
Why would those exist? When you were born, the internet was out.
It wasn't that great. I mean, we're talking like elementary school days. So the only other thing I can remember buying almost every year, all these kids would spend $70 on the Guinness Book of World Records. That was a big thing. But I would always, the one book I got every single year that I still have almost all of them was a Pokemon handbook. Because there would always be a new generation of Pokemon. So I'd get the Pokemon handbook and read through, that's the movie you can use with this one. This is the history of that Pokemon.
We got a lot of those Lego books that come with a little minifigure too. So that's why that fucking price skyrocketed. Those little Legos ain't cheap, man. I just bought him some Legos the other day and I didn't realize it was this one that he wanted. That's the one he wanted. And they didn't have a price tag for it on the shelf. He's like, this is it, man. And I'm like, all right, that's the one you want. Throw it in the cart. And then he threw some other things in the cart. Yeah, it was like $200.
Oh, my God.
Fucking, when I got out of Walmart, I was just like, all right, his birthday's coming up. And I'm like, all right, no more. No more.
My God. If they said $200, I would have pulled that cart back. Grab the necessities. Like, fuck that, dude. I don't know what you grabbed, but you...
Minecraft Legos, baby.
You attempted a little too much on this venture.
Yeah. But yeah, no, my favorite thing at the book fair, I love the posters, like I said, but Eddie just mentioned the Goosebumps were huge. Loved Goosebumps. But I remember joke books were real big back then.
Oh, yeah.
Like they had the 100 joke books, 100 like sports joke books and this. Well, there was one that was Garfield. And it was like Garfield's like shut up and sit down and laugh slam book or something like that. And I remember there was one in there that said it was the joke was like how was school today? And then Garfield said, "A living hell like always." I remember that line, and I remember all the kids in the school would buy this book just to point to all their friends that said, "Dude, we bought a book at the book fair, and it says hell in it."
Oh my God!
And that like all just finding that shot that book sales like through the roof at the book fair. Everyone had to buy this Garfield joke book just because it said HE double hockey sticks in it.
Oh my God!
So yeah, man.
Mad Lib, says Brian, definitely. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh,
so those I bought.
So good.
I bought those 3, and then the 3 Hunger Games books. Those are the only like legitimate books I have purchased at a book fair.
Oh man, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Just the artwork on that, or the illustrations are so fucking great.
They were fucking on. Those books were so good. I absolutely love those books.
Man, but yeah, Animorphs. Get your Animorphs too. I was big in the Animorphs. Goosebumps.
Yellow River by I.P. Freely. We thought those jokes were so funny.
Yeah, and then Brian said Mad Libs. That was great. Those are always good. Oh, Calvin and Hobbes compendiums. Yep.
Yeah, there was so much good stuff there.
Was it Foxtrot? Is that another one that I liked?
And then, of course, don't forget all the dumb bullshit accessories that you get. Like, this crazy long curvy eraser, or this pencil changes colors if You hold it like all
Teachers
that
would
dumb
never,
shit.
ever let you use.
Animorphs. I don't know what animorphs are. I'm too young for that, I think. But yeah, I love the book fair. You can't really not love the book fair. It was great. It was a great
I
time.
remember Wimpy Kid books at the book fair. Not hardcover, paperback. It's the first time I've ever seen them paperback.
Maybe those are collector's items.
Yeah, but yeah, book fair's great.
Piles of the shittiest pencils you ever saw. Absolutely.
You guys, if your kids have a book fair, go out there, get them a couple books, man.
If you don't have kids,
you don't have to be like me, drop $70 and spoil the shit out of them. Just throw them a 10. Throw them a 10 spot. Get them a book.
if you don't have kids and you want to go to a book fair, sorry, you can't. It's probably not okay.
Yeah, don't go to those.
Yeah,
just go to Amazon or thrift books,
There you go.
or listen to the Reliterated podcast and listen to their books. They have great recommendations.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
And we're on a few episodes.
But I appreciate everyone tuning in. We're gonna take a couple weeks off here to I'm gonna play some games. I feel bad I haven't really been playing too many games, but
You can play Diablo 4 this week, dude.
I'm gonna push myself to play some new video games I haven't played yet, because it's been like Pinball FX, Pokemon, Dead Sylvania. So I'm gonna push myself to play some games I haven't checked out yet to talk about for you.
Just for you guys.
Yep.
Well, guys, we appreciate it as always. And of course, we will see you the next time on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
See you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
We'll see you in a